Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tonight we're going to be taking on Season 5, Round 2 of the Solo Champions League. If you're not sure what that is, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it a bit more later. But essentially, the bare bones definition is that it is a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. So since we're in Season 5, Round 2, we are locked into using Black Widow. I've never actually played Black Widow before. I've had the deck for a while, not really done much with it other than look through the Justice cards. I was a really big fan of Justice when I first got the game, and I needed this one just for all the extra Justice cards I could use. And that's why I had it. And now I'm going to use it for the first time. I did one test game ahead of time tonight. I didn't get too deep otherwise. I just did one test game, switched out a few cards, and we're just going to jump right in with those cards. Our setup up here includes Klaw and Hydra Assault. It's just standard difficulty, but that being said, I find Klaw to be way harder than Ultron, for example, out of the core box, and we'll see how that goes tonight, especially with a character I haven't played before. Well, I played once, but you know what I mean. I haven't played much before. How's that sound? All right, so we're going to start off with 6 cards. I still haven't really mastered how to play with her, but from the one experience I just had was just fill up as many preparation cards as you can and try to use all of them. All right, so I've got a bunch of preparation cards here in the first hand, which is actually kind of unfortunate. I would like to get followed on Defense Network, so I want to keep that. I really enjoyed Grappling Hook, so I'd like to keep that. I find Beat Cop really useful. I'm going to discard 1 target acquired and 1 Spycraft to draw 2 new cards. That's going to be my mulligan this turn. Okay, we got Espionage and Strength. That's going to help in a few ways. First of all, so after I play a preparation card, draw a card. I can only do that once, but we'll do it right away. We'll just play Strength to get Grappling Hook out here so we can draw a card. Okay, that kind of switches up my approach here. We're going to spend target acquired to get followed on Defense Network. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3 to get Beat Cop out here. And we'll just start whittling down on that. There's that. I'm not going to switch over this turn. I'm going to stay in hero form. And we'll see how it goes. I'm sorry, I mean stay in alter ego form. Did I have enough cards that turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I discarded 2, 7, 8. I think I had 1, 2, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the correct number. Okay, good. And then we'll get 6 new cards. How are we doing here? Yeah, Covert Opt, which I like a lot. Another Beat Cop. Might be nice to fill up on those, especially some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the minions that come out. It's good to just say goodbye to them very quickly. We're going to take 1 threat on the main scheme. We're going to let Klaw scheme going up 2, just 2. Perfect. Perfect. But then, before turn 2, we have an encounter card. And that encounter card is Klaw's Vengeance. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Well, I haven't even really looked into my hand too much that I just dropped everywhere. 1 minute. Got it. Okay. So, yeah, I just dropped my hand everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got them all. Good. And we'll just discard this one, which was Spycraft. Didn't really want to get rid of that because I think that might have been my only prep card. It was. Oh, nope. We've got Widow's Bite, so that's good. Okay, so we want to get Widow's Bite out so we can take advantage of Natasha Romanoff here. Forgot to put the 1 threat on here from Defense Network. This can be readied up, by the way. Okay. I want to get under surveillance out there because that underground distribution is not looking pretty. Let's go ahead. We're going to spend 1 Beat Cop to get Widow's Bite out here so we can draw a card. Ooh, Stealth Strike. Now we're talking. I do like Stealth Strike. I just don't know if now is the time for it, really. Let's use this beat cop to get defense network down another. Maybe I should just get the other beat cop out and start stacking those up. But under surveillance, I mean, that's also got its benefits. I've only got one under surveillance in my deck, so I probably should prioritize that now that I think about it a little bit longer. So yeah, we'll spend covert ops and beat cop to get under surveillance out there. So I don't have a second copy of that. It might be a while before we get it back. Then that only adds 4, so that brings it up to 10. That adds a 7 limit on it now. I'm thinking I just want to stay here then. And we'll go for one more turn in Alter Ego. That might be a mistake, but that's just something I'm going to have to live with, I think. So, one threat's going on that main scheme. He's going to scheme. I'm sorry, he's going to scheme, so that's 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of a possible 10. Come on, please don't doom me here. What is this encounter card before turn 3? Klaw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge. Okay, well that's not terrible. Ah, the villain schemes. Shoot. Oh no, that might have really doomed me. So he's going to scheme for 2. Is there anything I can do? Non-alter ego form, there's not. Anything from my hand? Nope, nothing I can do from my hand, so I'm going to have to take that one. That's 2, plus the boost card here. Nothing happens there, so it's just the 2, but I think that 2 is all I need. So there's 3, take 1 off of there. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is exactly what I need. And I believe this all goes away. We're at stage 2. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the first player. Okay. Man, that was a bad move I made. That was a bad move. All right. Let's see if we can come back from that. I'm going to certainly try. We'll start with using Beat Cop. Get rid of that. Oh, it's actually going to add it on here, I mean. That gets rid of Followed and Defense Network, bringing this down 4 HP down to 8. Okay, so that's a good start. We'll use the Power of Justice to get Sense of Justice out. And we'll switch over and we're going to do Dance of Death. Doing 3 damage to Weapon Runner. I'm sorry, not Weapon Runner, to Klaw, bringing him down to 5. 2 damage to Weapon Runner, getting rid of him. And then the final 1 damage to Klaw himself. Okay, we have 2 damage left here. We're going to go ahead and just do that attack on Klaw, bringing him down to 2. Ready everything up and get our hand size of 5. Not in my favorite state right now. Not really. We are in the second stage of the scheme, which I should have been able to avoid. I really should have thought more about that, but I took the chance and I kind of regret it. But we've only got 2 HP left on him, and we got a few preparation cards out here, nothing amazing. Let's go with 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack. We're going to defend. So that's an attack of 0 plus 2 boost cards. 3, 4, 5. I think... Do I have the one? When you reveal a treachery. No, I do not. I don't have the one that does boost icons. So that's 2. So that's 0. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I have 2 defense, so it's just 1 damage. So that's not so bad. Before turn 4, though, we have an encounter card. And that's Armored Guard. But we do have this. No, he enters of Toughness. Discard Widow's Bite. Deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it. I could do that. I definitely could. I'm going to pass, though. find another way of dealing with that, I think. Don't know what that is yet. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't. I think we should do Widow's Bite. We're going to do Widow's Bite. That'll just get rid of the toughness, and it'll stun him, but we're not going to do much more than that. And then we will... I could use Beat Cop to finish him off, now I think about it. What do we have in my hand? I have another Widow's Bite, so that's good. Oh, we get to do a damage because we used a preparation card. We'll do the 1 damage. How do I want to do it? We'll do the 1 damage to Klaw. Bringing him down 1. Oh, no, he's got guard, so it's got to be to him. Never mind that. We use Beat Cop then to clear this off. And, man. Not in love with my options right now. Could get Agent Coulson out there. Let's do it. Let's get Agent Coulson out there. After Agent Coulson enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a preparation card. Where's the one that does damage based on the boost icons? That's the one I want. Might still be in. Yeah, I think it's still in my deck. That's okay. Agent Coulson allows us to get that still. There it is. Attack Acrobatics, I think. Yep, that's the one. Okay, that's what we want. Perfect. Just looking at my options here. Still the ability to use a thwart action, but I don't have any. Just have all of these. I can only put 1 out, really. So... we're going to do 1 attack with Phil Coulson here. He'll take a damage, deal a damage here. Do want to get Attack Acrobatics out. I think that might be the way to go. So we'll get rid of Widow's Bite to get Attack Acrobatics out. I think that's all we can do. Can't do much else. I've got Safe House. We'll save it. But I don't know what to do with it just yet. 3, 4, and 5. Got Daredevil here, so that's good. I do like Daredevil. 1 thwart in the main scheme. Think this turn we will defend again. He's got an attack of 0, but he does get 2 boost cards. There's the one. We will use Attack Acrobatics. Oh, but he's only got 2 HP left. Alright, we're going to do it. When a boost card is turned face up, discard Attack Acrobatics, cancel the boost icons on that card, deal 1 damage to the villain for each icon canceled this way. Or can I not while guard minion's out? Now I think about it. When he's engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. It's not really an attack, though. Oh, but this is an attack card. So I guess I can't do that. I think I have to just take it. Well, I have to take 3 damage then. That's too bad. And then Armored Guard attacks for another 1. And we have a boost card before, or I'm sorry, an encounter card before turn 5. Hydra Flame Soldier. That one we can use. Oh, I must have already used that one. Yep. That's not great, but we can use Beat Cop to get rid of him. In fact, we're going to start the turn by doing just that. We're going to use Beat Cop, clearing out Hydra Flame Soldier. None of that. None of that. We'll use Coulson here to finish off... Oh, he was stunned, so I wouldn't have taken that damage. Coulson here is going to finish off the Armored Guard. Alright, and let's see what we got in our hands. We have 1, 2 preparation cards. Couldn't afford to do more than that. Okay. I do want to get Daredevil out there, but I just don't need him yet is the problem. Winter Soldier is not a great card. Honestly, it's not my favorite. His cost reduction is nice, His art is terrible. What do I want to do? I do want to do that 2 damage. That's what I really want to do, is the 2 damage, which I could do with Daredevil. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to get Daredevil out here. We'll go ahead and do that attack with him doing 2 damage to Klaw. Getting rid of his stage 1 and going on to stage 2. I don't think we've seen Immortal Klaw yet. My favorite way to play Klaw is have Immortal Klaw come out during stage 1 and then not have to deal with it. Just leave it at 1 leave it at 1 threat and then take it out during stage 2 really quickly. A preferred way of dealing with that, but that's not what's going to happen today, it looks like. Does add an acceleration token, unfortunately. Okay, so now we are at 18 HP. Well, 28 HP, actually, because of the Immortal Klaw. Not great. I'm not too happy about where we are right now. In fact, I want to switch over, honestly, but that's going to scheme pretty hardcore if I do. We're going to do it. I got it. Yeah, we're going to do it. This is dangerous, I know. But I have to. I really feel like I have to. 2 threaten the main scheme there. He's going to scheme for 2. Just the 2, so that's good. Just put a 3 out there and take 1 off. And then before turn 6, we've got an encounter card. Hydra Jet Trooper has a quick strike ability, but we are an alter ego form, so I don't think that matters. It does not, to my knowledge. Okay, that's not so bad, honestly. That could have been a lot worse. Got Covert Ops. Do I have any preparation cards? Got just the 1. All right, we're gonna discard Nick Fury to get Black Widow's Gauntlet out, and then we're gonna spend that to get Spycraft out, triggering Natasha Romanoff to draw a card. We're gonna exhaust her to heal up 8. I'm gonna switch up here with, which do I want to do with Daredevil? We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to do Covert Ops, remove 4 threat from a scheme, and then confuse the villain. That 4 threat is going to come from Secret Rendezvous, and we're going to confuse Klaw. We're going to let Daredevil thwart for 2. And do 1 damage to Hydra Jet Trooper, sorry. And do I want to do anything with Phil? I think I want to defend with Phil this turn. I think that's what I want to do. So we're going to do that. We'll defend with Phil this turn. I did have to take a damage for Daredevil. I forgot to do that, I think. All right, and we'll drop to our 5. This is not going as well as my test game did. I'm just going to put that out there. All right, 2 threat codes on that main scheme. He's going to attack. We're going to defend with Phil Coulson here. So that's 1. Okay, yeah. That's good. That just defeats Phil Coulson, and we're good there. And then before turn 7, we have an encounter card. Oh, wait, no, we have Hydra Jet Trooper attacking. We'll just take that to bring me down to 6. And then before turn 7, we have an encounter card, and that's Gang Up. That's not good. This card gains Surge. We're not in Alter Ego form, but I have the Treachery one. When you reveal a Treachery card, discard Grappling Hook, cancel the effects of that Treachery card, and discard it. And since we did that, that triggers Black Widow's ability to deal 1 more damage to him. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Is it to the villain? to an enemy. So instead of him, I'm actually going to do the 1 damage to Hydra Jet Trooper here. Okay. Okay. Let's get Skilled Investigator out here. Sorry, I'm just looking at my options here. I think my best option is going to be to actually put both of these out. Okay. Ooh, but hold on. I just saw something else. I thought I had Sense of Justice. Could do Stealth Strike. 1, 2, and we'll spend Espionage for our third one to do Stealth Strike, doing 4 damage to Hydra Jet Trooper, which is overkill, I know. Or actually, instead of 4 damage to Hydra Jet Trooper, we'll do 4 damage to Klaw, bring him down to 24. Oh, but it has to defeat him, never mind. That's right, it has to defeat him. So we're going to do the Hydra Jet Trooper, which allows us to then do 2 threat to a scheme. I'm sorry, remove 2 threat from a scheme. We'll do that to Immortal Klaw, bringing him down to 18, bringing him down 10 to 18. And then Skilled Investigator can allow us to draw a card. Okay, so that worked. Right? Yep, that worked. Okay, just doing the math again. I have Dance of Death here, which I'd really like to keep. I just don't know if I can. Looking at my options, looking at my options. I think we just get another Attack Acrobatics out there. I think that's going to be more... Or actually, hold on. We have Black Widow's Gauntlet here that we can use to get Attack Acrobatics out. And we can keep Dance of Death for next turn. I'm not going to use Daredevil this turn. The reason being, well, I will use Black Widow to do 2 damage. Actually, no, we'll clear off the scheme by 2. The reason I'm not using Daredevil is because I am going to have to shuffle my deck here, which means I have to deal 2 encounter cards on this next turn. If I get attacked multiple times, I'd rather have that ally there than have extra damage on him right now. Okay. We have to draw up to 5. We're doing okay. This didn't go nearly as well as my practice round. How are we doing here? We've got a few upgrades, We have Dance of Death, which I really want to do. We'll see if we can pull it off. 1 threat goes on the main scheme. He's going to attack. We'll defend this time. So it's an attack of 1 plus 2 boost cards. 2. Put Weapons Runner into play, engaged with you. Can I avoid that? Don't think I can. I don't think I have the one that avoids that. I think that's Tactical Prowess or something like that. Okay, he can come out then. And that's just 2 damage, which we defend against with our 2 defense, so we're fine there. But before turn 8, we do have 2 encounter cards. First up. Ooh, Burn Notice. I can flip to Natasha Romanoff. I can either exhaust her or discard a preparation card I control with the highest cost. What's the highest cost preparation card I have? Probably Spycraft here. Or Attack Acrobatics. You know, let's just go... No, I don't want to do that. We'll get rid of Spycraft. I might regret this, but we'll see. Then our new final encounter here before going into turn 8 is discard an upgrade or support you control. If no upgrades were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. Yeah, I think we're just going to discard Skilled Investigator. It's not going to do too much right now. Yeah, he really can be. He really, really can be. Alright, we're going to finish off Daredevil this turn. Clearing this off and doing 1 damage to Weapon Runner. We'll use this to get Widow's Bite out. And then we're going to spend all 3 of these to do Dance of Death. Oh, you know what? I should have done 1 damage when I did Spycraft. Because after you trigger an ability of a preparation card, you may deal 1 damage to an enemy. I don't think he was out yet. Or was he? Either way, I'm just going to do it to Klaw, just in case. But anyway, right now, we did our 1, 2, 3, 4 Dance of Death. We'll do 1 damage to Weapons Runner, finish him off. And then 2 damage and 3 damage to Klaw, so that's essentially 5 damage, bringing him down to 12. And since he's confused, I am going to switch over to Natasha Romanoff so I can heal up next turn. And we'll get our 6-card hand too, which is more what I wanted. Alright, let's see if we can get through this. 1 threat's going on that main scheme. He goes to scheme, but he's confused. For turn 9, we have an encounter card. It's an attachment for Klaw. After Klaw attacks and damages a character, stun that character. I have to spend that many resource cards to discard it. Okay. Do I have any events? I have Stealth Strike, which is good. I can use that. Covert Ops is also one, but I don't need that one right now. Grappling Hook is a good upgrade to get out. So we're going to use Natasha to recover up to 9. I do want to get a preparation card out there so we can draw a card. So I'm thinking we use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get... and spend Spycraft to get Grappling Hook out. That allows us to draw 1 card. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Just kind of looking on that. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Unhappy dog of neighbors. Alright, so where was I? I did my card draw, so we're good there. We are going to switch over now to Black Widow. How can we do this best? I don't have the resources I need to end that. I do have Sense of Justice, so I could do a thwart event. I've got... I don't think I have any of those, actually. I have 1, but it just removes 4 threat, and you only got 1 out there, so it's not really worth it right now. So, we could use Beat Cop. That might help. Agent Coulson might be better, though. What do I have in my discard pile as far as preparation cards are concerned? I really want to use Attack Acrobatics. That's what I really want to do, but I'm just not getting the what I need for that to happen. And what I mean by that is I'd really like to do that with a 3 boost attack card. Maybe Agent Coulson is the way to go, but he only does 2. He does 2 thwart. I'm not having much of a threat issue right now. Maybe it's Stealth Strike. Deal 4 damage. That would help. I mean, that's 1/3 of his health. Yeah, we'll do Stealth Strike. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 to do Stealth Strike. I'm going to keep Covert Ops for next turn, possibly. And yeah, okay. Yeah, Stealth Strike it is. 4 damage, bringing him down to 8. Anything else I can do this turn? Not really. We just got to ready up and hope our preparation cards save us. Do have a Mockingbird for next turn, so I'm really looking forward to that. 1 threat in the main scheme. He's going to attack for 1, 2. We will defend, plus these boost cards. Come on, we can do this. Really want to use Attack Acrobatics. When a boost card is turned face up, discard Attack Acrobatics, cancel the boost icons. Okay. Ah, it's just 1. We're just going to do it once. We're going to do it. We're going to block it. So that 2 defends against his attack. But he does take 1 damage for Attack Acrobatics and an additional damage for me using a preparation card. Now, after Klaw attacks and damages a character, stun that character. I did not take any damage, so we are good there. Now, for turn 10, we have another encounter card. Hydra Jet Trooper. But we can use this. After a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion, and stun it. Ooh, wait. Would he get the quick strike, though, before I stun him? That's a good question that I am now wondering. Does anyone know the answer to that question? Hydra Jet Trooper plus quick strike and Widow's Bite. I think that someone actually brought that up already, so I'm going to see if I can find it. Interesting. The stun from that card doesn't stop the initial quick strike attack from the Hydra Jet Trooper, but it would take 2 damage and be stunned for its next attack. So it will be stunned for its next attack, but I still take 2 damage, basically. Good to know. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Yeah, that's what it says on Hall of Heroes. That's the link I was just looking at. That's unfortunate. That would have been a really cool saving grace card there, but it didn't end up being that way, I guess. Okay, so we're back to my turn. I would really like to get rid of him this turn. He's only got 6 HP left. I don't know what I have left. Black Widow can do 2 damage. Can I do any more than that? I can't end it this turn. That's just not going to happen. I can get another grappling hook out, though. And that would stop a treachery card. And then hopefully we can get rid of Hydra Jet Trooper next turn? Maybe? Okay. I think we have to get Mockingbird out, though. So we're going to go for that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to get Mockingbird out. And then we'll use that to stun Klaw for obvious reasons. Maybe I don't want to, though, because of Attack Acrobatics. When I think about that, that Attack Acrobatics might end it quicker for me. But it all depends on what that card is, doesn't it? So I'll stick with what I did here. We'll use Mockingbird here to take 1 damage. Remove 1 threat from this main scheme here. We'll use our Genius to get another grappling hook out here. So we're doubling down on grappling hook. All right, and I guess we'll drop our 5 cards and try again next turn. That is 1 threat on the main scheme. Klaw goes to attack, but he's stunned, so that's the end of that. And then Hydra Jet Trooper goes to attack, and he's stunned, so that's the end of that. For turn 11, we do have this last encounter card, which I'm hoping to end this before we have to shuffle that up. This card gains... Oh, the villain attacks you. Just the villain, though. Not the villain and the... whatchamacallits. The villain and the minions. So a new encounter card, a new boost token comes out there. A new acceleration token, because I have to shuffle this up in order to do these boost cards. So he's got an attack of 1, 2, plus the boost cards. I just want to look and see what's in my hand before I defend or anything. Alright, so he's got an attack of 2. I have nothing I can play from my hand. So it's pretty much attack acrobatics. And that's it, isn't it? Ooh, I could have stopped it with grappling hook, though. That might have been smarter. In fact, I think I will. When you reveal a treachery card, discard grappling hook. Cancel the effects of that treachery card. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That'll do an additional damage to him due to Black Widow's ability. Or it's actually to an enemy, so we'll actually just get rid of this Hydra Jet Trooper. Finishing that off. That's better. Okay. I'm happier of that. Man, don't have a lot of damage I can deal here. Followed's not going to do anything because I don't have any side schemes out right now. I don't think I will anytime soon. I could get under surveillance out there, but I'm not too worried about that threat. I can do 3 damage between Black Widow and Mockingbird. I can get Widow's Bite out and ready. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and add Power of Justice to use under surveillance. Get that out here. We'll use Widow's Gauntlet here to get Widow's Bite out. And I have nothing I can attach Follow to and no need for Beat Cop. So I'm actually going to... I will discard Beat Cop. I'll keep Followed in case a side scheme comes out on this next turn. It's a long shot. But that's what we're going to do with our turn. We'll go ahead and attack with Widow. Bringing him down to 4 HP. And we're going to use Mockingbird here to thwart, bringing this down to 1 and 1. Okay, I think that's the turn. I think that's it. Get 4 new cards. Alright, we have Stealth Strike, so we can end this. Klaw is at the right amount of health to make us end this next turn, possibly. Alright, we're going to add 2 threat to the main scheme. Because of the acceleration token, he's going to attack for, let's see, 1, 2. We'll defend with Mockingbird, though. Mockingbird will defend. So that's 2 boost cards. 1, 2, come on. 3, and then this one. Well, I will use attack acrobatics, I think, to do 1 damage to him. And a 2nd damage due to Widow's ability on her card here. So there's that. That's 1, 2, 3. And then this is the activation deals damage to you. Exhaust your hero. All right. It didn't do damage to... Oh, man. This is one of those you situations, isn't it? Does that Sonic Boom mean since Mockingbird got damaged, I need to exhaust Widow? I have to look that one up now. That's what's so frustrating in this game sometimes, is just that you definition. Does anything else get worse than that in this game? I don't think so. Alright. Sonic Boom. You. Where are you? I reveal Sonic Boom and all my characters are already exhausted. Can I still choose? That's not the... That's not it. Come on. Does anyone know the answer to that? So on Sonic Boom, it says, if this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. Now, it didn't do damage to me. It did damage to Mockingbird. But is this a you situation like my board or my character? I don't know. I just don't know. That's not answering. That's so frustrating. All right, I'm going to read it like I would read a normal card game. So, if this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. It didn't do damage to Black Widow because I defended with Mockingbird, and that's how I'm going to treat it. If I'm wrong there, then I'm wrong there, and I'll replay it if I have to. But man, that frustrates me. It really does. Okay. So, before that was the attack, right? Yeah, that was the attack. So, we will go to turn 12 with an encounter card. The Immortal Claw with 2 HP left. Okay, it's always supposed to. I don't. Okay, I'll take it. I believe you. Um, with 2 HP left, the Immortal Claw comes back into the game, bringing him up to 12 HP. Okay, we're going to try and end that very quickly. What do we have? We've got Covert Ops, which would end that. And it is a thwart event, so we can use Sense of Justice. That's... Ooh, but we can add Followed also. Okay, we're going to spend Winter Soldier to get Followed on here. We are going to Thwart to get 2 off of here. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3 to do Covert Ops. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. That's going to be Immortal Claw. So that gets rid of that, bringing him down to 2 HP. But because we attach Followed to it, takes an additional 4 HP off, bringing him down to 0. So that is the end of our first attempt. I won. It didn't go as smoothly as my test game, but I still enjoyed it. We're going to go ahead and shuffle this up, deal it out again, and try 2 more times. Be right back. All right, we are back. We are ready, and we're going to try this our second time. So if you're just joining us, this is for the Solo Champions League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. Essentially, you play the same setup as everyone else. I might give you a list of heroes and you're locked into one aspect. I might give you a one hero only and you can choose any aspect you want. For instance, this week it's Black Widow exclusively with the aspect of your choosing. So that's how we do it. And then I also choose, obviously, the villain and module that we are using to make that all happen. You're ranked against other players based on a bunch of different stats, considering the amount of threat out at the end of the game, how much HP your heroes have left, including you and your allies, or how much HP the villain has left, both itself and its minions. Lots of fun. Check it out. There's a link below if you want to learn more. Let's see what we can do here. We get 6 cards. This is my second attempt because you do get 3 attempts. I got followed. It's good to see that out for Defense Network. Attack Acrobatics is Lifesaver. Black Widow's Gauntlet is also good. Stealth Strike, that might be pretty useful. I could see that helping. In fact, I'll get rid of Beat Cop. I think that's the only one here that I'm gonna say. I think I've got 2 or 3 copies of Beat Cop, so I think we're good to say goodbye to that one and try something else. That's a new whatchamacallit. Oh, the word I'm looking for. Preparation card. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to spend Widow's Bite and... Ooh, I guess I have to... Man, now I'm going to have to make a choice. Now I want all of these cards out here. Basically, I want to use Stealth Strike in order to do... And Followed. And that would take 4. I've got 1, 2... That's pretty much everything I got. That's going to take all of my cards now I think about it. Oh, well, I think I have to do that. So we're going to spend Widow's Bite to get Followed out here. I have to be in hero form now I think about it. So maybe this isn't what I want to do in my turn. Maybe it really is better just to play something else and draw a card. So I'm gonna play Widow's Bite to get Black Widow's Gauntlet out. Exhaust that to play Attack Acrobatics, which I then will use to draw a card. Synth Suit, haven't really messed with that. So maybe that's the way to go. Maybe. I can't use Power of Justice, unfortunately. +1 defense is nice. Getting readied up as Black Widow would be really nice, because there's a lot of turns I defend with her, and then I have to lose her. So, man, I have a great turn to get rid of Defense Network, though. Can't do both. Well, we can confuse him, so maybe that is the way to go. Okay, we're going to go over. We're going to be Black Widow. We're going to go 1, 2. I kind of wish I had followed out there, but that's okay. At 1, 2, 3, we'll use Stealth Strike, removing 4 threat here. Oh no, that's right. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. That does 4 damage, and then removes 2 threat. I was thinking it's the other direction. Not the case. So I can still use this next turn then. Okay, I feel better about that. I will go ahead and attack for 2, bringing him down to 6, so that we can take care of Defense Network next turn. I hope I get to use Attack Acrobatics this turn. We'll find out. All right. 1 threat's going on that main scheme. He's going to attack, but I'm going to defend with Black Widow. So that is an attack of 0 plus 2 boost cards. I do have Attack Acrobatics if need be. Oh, neither one of them. If the one attacks you after this activation, do not deal any boost cards for that attack. If this resolves in an undefended attack, discard a support card you control. So that means he just attacks again. I can't defend this turn, though. Oh, but he doesn't get a boost card. That's right. And that's just an attack of 0, so that's not a big deal. Before turn 2, we have an encounter card. Sonic Converter is back. Okay, there we go. He's back. Gotta do it. Do like Dance of Death. I do like the idea of getting another Widow's Gauntlet out there. We're going to spend Nick Fury, though, to get followed out. We're going to spend this to get Attack Acrobatics out. And I'm going to spend Dance of Death to get another Black Widow's Gauntlet out. Then, I'm really tempted to switch over to Alter Ego side. Now I'll defend this turn and hopefully get to use Attack Acrobatics. That should do it. What do we got? Grappling Hook, another Dance of Death, so that's good. Spycraft. Okay, we've got some options. 1 threat's going on that main scheme. He's going to attack, and we're going to defend. So that's 1 now with Sonic Converter. We are defending, so that's 1. We're going to use one of these, sure. So, when a boost card is turned face up, discard acrobatics, cancel the boost card, and deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled this way. So that's going to be 2 damage to Klaw, an additional 1 damage for Black Widow's ability, bringing him down to 3. And so that's a total of 1 damage, but we defended, so that's 0 damage. I really like that about Black Widow. That's nice. Now, when we beat Defense Network, this is going to finish it off. So we have to be prepared. How do we want to be prepared? Let's use both of these to get Grappling Hook out. I'm curious if someone else knows the answer to this question. If I use Dance of Death, would Klaw move the stage 2 after I finish the card, or would it move the stage 2 after I do the 1 damage, then 2 damage? Because I could finish him off with just the first 2 steps, but I don't know if that happens at the end of an action or in between actions. Now I'm really curious, because that would be an interesting way of going about it. Could also just use Spycraft. Let me see if I can pull up the rulebook and see if there's an answer there. Let's see what's going on in the villain stage section. How's that sound? So he's okay. So Babycorn says he moves. I mean, I'm liking Babycorn's answer. Not gonna lie. Villain phases page 19 here. Evening. Thanks for joining. Villain defeat. Okay. I mean, then I'll take that. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. I like that answer. So we're gonna probably do Dance of Death then. He's gonna go up to like 28 HP, but then we might be able to. No, I won't be able to do that in the same turn. I'm really just kind of like floating through this at this point. I keep ending up in this situation where I'm flying through his HP, but I still have Defense Network out. I never have Defense Network out still at this point in the game. But I do have these 2 preparation cards. An acceleration token's gonna hurt. It's so tempting, though, is the problem. The temptation. If I were to get Coulson out instead, what kind of preparation card could I get back? I could get Attack Acrobatics back. I do like that card. Or a Widow's Bite. I haven't seen many minions, but they have been pains. I'm thinking I want to get Attack Acrobatics back, so maybe we'll save Dance of Death for next turn. This turn, we'll spend 1, 2, 3, get Agent Coulson out, get Attack Acrobatics into my hand. We'll use his Thwart real quick to clear this off. I'm just going to play it a little bit safer than I would. That's all. And then we might be able to finish this without having to do that. I've never had Defense Network out by the time I beat Klaw. That's insane. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll ready up here. Got Daredevil. I like that. Covert Ops I like too. I really wish I was in Black Widow mode. Or I was in Natasha Romanoff mode now. There's a few good cards in there. All right. 1 threat in that main scheme. He's going to attack. Do I want to defend? Yeah, I'm going to defend. So that's 2 defense, 2 encounter, 2 boost cards, 0. Boom. All right, that's 0 HP lost. Wish I didn't defend in the first place. I probably would have been just fine. Oh, it's still 1. Sorry. That does bring me down to 8, which means stun that character. Okay, so I do have to be stunned. That's too bad. All right, before turn 3, we do have an encounter card. It's another side scheme. I'm actually kind of glad we didn't do Immortal Claw now. All right. An additional 1 threat. Okay, well, we do have a way of dealing with that. I've got Covert Ops out here. I think that might be the answer here. I think I have to. Looking at my options here. Not great. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you're right. You're right. There was no damage. I was thinking that Ivy attacks these stuns. Thank you for that catch. Saved me. All right, so we're still going to do Covert Ops this turn. That is a thwart event, but I don't have that particular card out here that allows me to do that. Let's... 1, 2, 3 to do Covert Ops. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. So that's off. And then confuse the villain. That's what I need to see. And then I'm going to use Black Widow's Gauntlet to go ahead and get another attack acrobatics out here. And I'm actually going to go over... I don't need to. I've got 8 HP. But I want to switch over so I can get 6 cards. Oh, nice catch. Thank you. I could use Coulson the beat defense network. And then that followed would basically defeat Klaw for me. Oh, now I think about it. No, that's fine. Never mind. Sorry. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to use Coulson, the clear off defense network. Getting rid of followed, doing 4 damage, bringing him down to 0. And we'll move on to stage 2. Stage 2 gets Immortal Claw out, which is not in there. So we'll find that here. There he is. That's our acceleration token. That is our 3 threat. What do we got? Well, we used Coulson. We don't have a hand, so that's basically the end of the turn. He's going to be at 28 HP. Should be okay. All right, we'll get our 5 cards. Skilled Investigator is always nice when I have Immortal Claw out here. Okay. There we go. 2 threats going on that main scheme. He's going to attack, and we're going to have Coulson defend this turn. So that's 2 defense. Sorry, 2 attack plus these boost cards. Ooh, we are going to go ahead and use attack acrobatics on burn notice here to do 1, 2, 3 damage to Klaw. Bring him down to 25. That still is the end of Coulson. And that's not going to do anything. And then before turn 4, we have an encounter card. How am I going so fast? Did I miss a turn or something? Hydra Jet Trooper has Quick Strike. We'll just go ahead and take that, I think. Yeah, brings me down to 7 HP. Yeah, these are the Game-Genic ones. I really, really do like them. I splurged on them early on in the league. I figured I was going to be spending so much. It's a very nice matte finish. They slide nicely, but it's not like slick. It's just smooth. It's nice. It's really nice. They are a bit of an investment, but I really do enjoy them. All right. We're going to spend both of these to get grappling hook out here. We're going to get skilled investigator out for free. Or maybe I'll just use skilled investigator to get espionage. Or beat cop, I mean. Beat cop would have immortal claw down in 3 turns. Yeah, I think I want to... Skilled investigator's nice. Espionage is good too. Lots of surge stuff happens, it seems. Target acquired of all those boost abilities too. These are all very tempting cards. If I switch over to Natasha, I can draw a new card and hopefully get something else I can do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do an attack. Or do I want to do a thwart? Yeah, we're going to do a thwart of 2 on the main scheme. We're going to switch over. I'm going to... Let's get espionage out there. We'll play target acquired to get espionage out here. Drawing a card because of Natasha here. I didn't quite do what I wanted to do. Oh well. We can still get skilled investigator out and attach that. Oh well. Didn't quite go my way. Which one do I want to keep? We'll keep both. We're going to get 6 cards anyway. I don't like Winter Soldier. I really don't like that card. I mean, look at that picture. Who likes that picture? It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, 1 threat in the main scheme. 2 threat, actually, because of that acceleration token. Sorry. Things are going okay. First round, I beat him, but I did get the stage 2 of the main scheme. We are now 4 turns in. That's it. This is about to be turn 5 soon. And we're already on stage 2 of Klaw, so that's pretty good. I'll take that. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. It's just so bad. Especially for a character that, I mean, was a big part of the Marvel Universe. It has his own TV show now, which I don't want to talk about because I haven't watched yet, so don't bring that up. But you would think they'd, I don't know, try. Anyway. Oh no. That is part of his thing, isn't it? Where does it say? That is exactly what it says. I have to restart. Yep, I messed up. Okay, we can do this. All right. Speed round. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is what happens. This is what happens when I try and... I messed up. Sorry, people. $1B? Well, I think it's... Yeah, it is 1B. That's where it says that. I have to do both attempts over. You're totally fine. Not your fault. This is completely illegitimate if I don't do that. Yeah, really good catch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have such terrible memories of Klaw that I thought I memorized every awful thing he could do to me, and I forgot about that one. All right. All right. That was a real quick cleanup from my side. Let's go and get this ready. All right. So we have to redo it. That's unfortunate. It happens, though. I wouldn't expect anything else of any other player in the league to start over if you catch something like that. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been there, obviously, right now. All right, well, that's going to change some things up because... Oh, man, that first one's a loss. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think I might have missed that crisis icon. All right, we're going to do this. Klaw does have it all. All right, so we're all shuffled up. Oh, I should have just taken it out. What am I talking about? And Hydra Jet Trooper is here. Embarrassing. Oh well. Yeah, that can happen. All right, so we're at 1, 2, 3 there. We need to get I always forget about that. I always think it's just get defense network out, and I always forget to read this side. So discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you. You know what's even worse about that is, depending on how deep that is into this, we could be in pretty bad shape because this isn't a giant encounter deck. All right, here we go. Oh, well, we got a minion right away, so that's good news. All right, so we're on turn 1. We are back at the start. I guess we're in for an extra long one. So if you missed the first game, congratulations. You missed nothing. We're back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, I used to play the game where this surge applied when you came out at the first turn. It was terrible. I'm really glad I learned later on that that is not the case. Safe house is nice if you can get it early, because then you can kind of spend stuff right away. In fact, I will do that. I'm going to spend grappling hook to get safe house out, use safe house to get grappling hook right back. So now it's just on the board basically for free. All right. Yeah, that's right. It was more practice games. Yeah, I have to completely start over. I already completed one game. And in that one I won in like 11 turns. Probably would have been longer with a minion out. All right, covert ops. That's okay. It's fine. We'll be fine. How do I want to do this? Doesn't trigger when he's a boost card either. No, it's just when he's revealed. And you are discarding this from the top of the deck, not revealing it from the top of the deck. It's a whole thing that I did not understand when I first started the game. I still don't. Very specific words. I mean, that's what card games are built on, but on a game that's already messed up some specific words already, it gets frustrating. But anyway, yes, this one does not get Surge if you discard it for the start of underground distribution. That's something I've just had to memorize. All right, I want to get grappling hook out, I think. So yeah, I'm going to do these two. Get grappling hook out so I can draw a card via Natasha Romanoff. And then I can't afford any of these 3 cards. That is really unfortunate. That is a terrible turn. So he's going to scheme for 3 plus a boost card. He might break it because I can't get rid of that fast enough. I might have to switch over now. Yeah, we have to switch, I think. We're going to use Black Widow to take out Weapons Runner so that he's out of the way. And then we can only draw 2 more cards. Or do I want to discard anything first? Probably Covert Ops would be really nice to get rid of that defense network. Mockingbird would be nice. And I haven't used Synth Suit yet is the thing. Every time I use Synth Suit, I've never, actually, I should say I have not used it, period. Every time I play here, it just doesn't come out. So I'm just going to discard it, draw 3 cards. Maybe you guys have different experiences of Synth Suit. It just never seems like the highest priority at the time. But I'm not exactly experienced at this particular character. So that's 1. He's going to attack. We're going to defend. 2. And if I'm in hero form, the villain attacks you after this activation. I do like Hydra Jet Trooper with Klaw Stage 1, because that 0 boost card thing is just nice. So he only does 1 damage, but our defense covers that. So he attacks again, but it means nothing. Then before turn 2, we have an encounter card. Shadows of the Past. Oh no. Taskmaster. Killer for Hire. Let's just go ahead and shuffle these in while we talk about what I have to deal with here. He gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for each upgrade you control. Yeah, here we go. When revealed, place an additional +1 per player threat here. So that's going to be 4 threat. That's going to add acceleration token. Yeah, I'm being punished. The game knows. The game knows I skipped an important Klaw step. Oh! You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's what we're going to do instead. Good catch. Good catch. I would not have thought of that, obviously. All right, I have to take all this stuff out now. Good catch. You just saved me. All right, you redeemed me. First, you let me know that I had to restart, but then you let me know that I wasn't doomed by Shadows of the Past. So you are redeemed. All right. I know that messes up with some things because I shuffled that now, but it can't all be perfect, you know? Well, I also get to do a damage now because of that. I'm in a terrible place, though. Okay. I don't like where I am. I don't like this state of the board. It's not pretty. I think I want to try and use Covert Ops. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. This can go away also. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to do Covert Ops, clearing this off because I don't want to deal with it anymore. Then I'm going to switch over here. We're going to use Safe House to get Grappling Hook back into my hand, and we're going to spend that to get Attack Acrobatics out, which allows us to draw a card. It's Beat Cop. I'll keep that, sure. All right, that's a little better. We're kind of back where we belong, I suppose. One threat's going on that main scheme. He's going to scheme, though, and I don't like that. So that's 2, 0, and we just lost advance, so that actually worked out really nicely. And then hopefully this encounter card here does not doom us. Gang up. Alter Ego means he gains Surge, though. But, oh, no, never mind. That's Attack Acrobatics. Klaw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, the card gains Surge. He does heal 1 damage, so that's not the worst thing that could happen. We're going to use Safe House real quick to get... Maybe not. Maybe I want to use something else. Yeah, we're going to keep that. Let's Stealth Strike does 4 damage. That'd be nice. Let's... Alright, we're not going to do too much expensive stuff. So we're going to spend Beat Cop to get Attack Acrobatics out here, which allows us to draw a card. We're going to spend Spycraft to get Black Widow's Gauntlet out. Use this to get a preparation card back into our hand. We'll take Spycraft back, I think. Use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get Espionage out. And we'll spend these 2 to get Grappling Hook out. I purposely wasn't going to do much this turn. I just wanted to get as much preparation on the board as possible. And I think we did a pretty good job at that. We're going to now switch over and we're going to Thwart for 2. Okay, and we're ready up. We've got a lot of preparation cards now, so hopefully that pays off. That is one threat on that main scheme. He's going to attack. We will defend. Maybe not. Maybe I won't defend. I'm not going to defend. I keep defending and then taking no damage. So I'm not going to defend this turn. 0 plus the boost cards of 1, 2. We're going to use an attack acrobatics on that 2. In doing so, he'll take 2 damage, an additional 1 for Black Widow's ability, bringing him down to 9. Then this boost icon here. If this card resolves during an undefended attack, discard a support you control. Man, no mercy. The one time I didn't defend. I've defended literally the entire game, I think. All right. Which one do I want to discard? It's got to be a support, right? So that's... Oh, there's only one option. The rest are all upgrades. Okay. That's unfortunate. For turn 4, we have an encounter card. It's Assault. The villain attacks. You know what? Let's just let him attack. It'll allow me to use attack acrobatics again, is what I'm thinking. So 0, these 2 boost cards here. We're going to use attack acrobatics again. Yeah, we get to do as many times as we want. So that'll be 3 damage to him. Bring him down to 6. And then he's going to do 1 damage to me. Bring me down to 8. That's kind of worth it, I think. I'm going to spend Quake to get Black Widow's Gauntlet out here. Can't really do too much this turn. We're going to use one of these to get Widow's Bite out. I can't spend these. I think I'm going to discard Beat Cop. I'm not really using it, but I'm going to want it out there come Immortal Villain now I think about it. We'll keep it, I guess. You never know. I don't think I've seen any of my resources yet now I think about it. Have I? We saw 1 Power of Justice. There's 2 in there. So there's still lots of resources. I can afford more expensive cards going forward, I think. We'll thwart this turn. And we'll ready everything up, drawing up to 3 more cards. Man, wish I got rid of that Beat Cop because I just drew another one. 1 threat in the main scheme. He's going to attack. We're not going to defend again. Oh, wait, no. I don't have attack acrobatics anymore. We're going to defend. All right. 0. 2 boost cards here. That's 1, 2, 3. That's only going to be 1 damage for me. And then before turn 5, we have an encounter card. It's Armored Guard. I have this, though. Oh, he comes in with Toughness, though. While this minion is engaged with you, you can't attack. He comes in with Toughness. Do I want to use Widow's Bite? Discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to a minion, and stun it. Let's just use Widow's Bite. In doing so, we'll get rid of Toughness and stun it. And Black Widow will do 1 damage to him. Okay, I think that's what we have to do. Still in it, though, right? Still in it. We're going to use both of these, but if I do that, the thing is, if I keep doing that, I keep getting these cheap upgrades out there. I can't use things like Beat Cop. So we're going to spend 1 Beat Cop, Stealth Strike, and we're going to, Widow's Bite to get Beat Cop out here. Then we're going to spend Black Widow's Gauntlet to get target acquired out. Use Beat Cop, clear this off. I think that's it. I think that's all we do this turn, unfortunately. Something needs to take off soon. All right, there we have some things. We have Daredevil and Genius and Power of Justice. So there's a good chance we can get him out next turn. Let's bring those attacks on. So he's going to do 0 plus these boost icons here. At least you have this boost ability card here. Oh, Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to discard target acquired to stop the Hydra Flamethrower boost ability. We take 0 damage. And because we used a preparation card, we'll do an additional damage to Armored Guard here. Okay, good. That worked. For turn 6, we have an encounter card. Klaw's Vengeance. Klaw attacks you. This attack deals damage. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. We will defend this time. Ooh, you know, I could use Treachery. I mean, I could use Grappling Hook to end the Treachery. You know, yeah, we're going to use Grappling Hook, doing another damage to him instead. Bring him down to 5. That's what we're going to... Oh, wait, no, I can't bring him down to 5. I can bring Armored Guard down to 0, though. Forgot to take his stunned off when he would have attacked. My bad. Okay. So that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Daredevil out here. In doing so, we do 2 thwart and 1 damage to Klaw, bringing him down to 5. We will spend this to get Spycraft out. And I'm going to discard this turn. I just can't, but I do have, still have 2 more resource cards floating around that deck. Of how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, huh? Nah, we'll just draw up 5 new cards. It's getting precarious here. We're getting repetitive turns where we're not really accomplishing much, and I don't like that. We got followed, Agent Coulson. We did get strength. Sense of Justice might be useful, but we didn't get anything amazing there. Let's see what we can do about it, though. 1 threat in the main scheme. He's going to attack. What do I want to do? We're just going to let him attack because he's not doing much damage to us. 1, 2. I don't have an attack acrobatics, unfortunately. That's all I've got, isn't it? Yeah, those aren't going to do it. So he does do 2 damage. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. So I didn't even defend, and I still end up exhausted. I just can't use Black Widow. For turn 7, we have another encounter card. Hydra Jet Trooper, who has Quick Strike, doing 2 damage, bringing me down to 3. Okay, now we are really running out of options here. We're going to really quick use Beat Cop. We're going to use Black Widow's Gauntlet. You know, not yet. You know, I'm not going to do any actions this turn. So you know what? I'm going to switch over to Natasha Romanoff. I'm going to use this to get Espionage out here, doubling that down so I can draw a card. Oh, now I get Dance of Death, which I could have actually used. Coulson's tempting. What do I have? What do I have? I mean, I haven't had attack acrobatics in a while. And that would be nice. So I think that's what I want to do. I want to get attack acrobatics back. So we'll go with 1, 2, and followed to get Phil Coulson out here. Use that to get attack acrobatics back in my hand. Use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get attack acrobatics on the board. Sense of Justice is maybe useful right now. I'm not sure. I think that's it for this turn, though. I'm not going to do anything else this turn. We have this giant board now with nothing going on. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nah, not too excited about this hand. Skilled Investigator is going to be great if we get Immortal Claw, for example. Stealth Strike's got its purpose. Quinn Courier could help. Dance of Death is what I really want to do, and getting Sense of Justice on the board doesn't hurt anyone. 1 threat's going on that main scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. He gets 0, so that's 2 plus a boost card. Put him into play, engage with you. That's unfortunate. Okay. Just the 2. Then before turn 8, we have an encounter card. That encounter card reads Solid Sound Body. Claw gains Retaliate 1. Not my favorite feature. Especially when I have whatchamacallit of death. Dance of Death here. Ooh. Okay. So basically he gets Retaliate 1 and I have to discard 1 of each resource to get rid of it. Not ideal. I still want to do Dance of Death this turn to clear these guys out. Just looking at my options. Okay. I'm thinking... I've got Beat Cop here. I've got Daredevil. I don't want to use Daredevil while Klaw is the only person available because that Retaliate's really going to hurt Daredevil. I could try to get rid of it, but I really want to try and do some damage. Can't use these Black Widow gauntlets because I don't have any prep cards in my hand. What is the best way to do this? Really want to do Dance of Death. I could do 1, 2, and then the 3 of this, clearing them off. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather have Daredevil finish it off. If I have Daredevil finish off Weapons Runner... Oh, he can't. He only does 1 damage. No, I could have Daredevil bring him down to 1. He takes the 1 damage, but then he takes the 2 damage and nothing for the 3. I got it. Well, he doesn't have, now I think about it, he doesn't have guard. Neither of them have guard. So that does change things up a little bit. How do we want to handle this? Stealth Strike, deal 4 damage. Well, we have to heal Natasha. No way around that. Gotta get up to 6 at least. Probably more, honestly. 6 might not be enough. Everything I've got is a hero event. How do we want to do this? I think we have to do... Yeah, we have to switch over. We have to use Daredevil to thwart for 2, doing the 1 damage to Weapons Runner. Then we'll go ahead and do... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Do Dance of Death. No, I don't want to do that. Here's what we're going to... I have a lot of problems with having not being able to afford some of the more expensive cards, so instead, I'm going to spend this turn doing 1, 2, 3 to get Quinn Carrier out. Might be insane, I know, but we'll find out. We'll use Quinn Carrier plus these 2 to do Dance of Death. So we get to do 1 damage. We'll do it to Weapons Runner, finish him off. Then we get to do 2 damage. We're going to do the 2 damage to Klaw, bringing him down to 3. And we take a Retaliate down to 5, unfortunately. And then the 3 damage will take care of Hydra Jet Trooper. Okay, so there's that. I don't like where I am, though. I don't. This is not a comfortable position to be in. Definitely going to get a new encounter card this turn. So I think we just stay right where we are, and we figure out what happens next turn. You know what? We're going to attack with Coulson before I end that turn, bringing him down to 1. Bring him down to 2, I'm sorry. And he'll go ahead and he'll take 2 damage for that. And then he's going to defend me this turn. All right. Shuffle this up. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right, Widow's Bite's good to see again. Dance of Death is wonderful to see again. And Under Surveillance could help. 1 threat's going on that main scheme. Klaw's going to attack. We're going to defend with Coulson. So that's an attack of 0 plus 2 boost cards. Ooh, Attack Acrobatics it is. Canceling this one. Doing 3 damage to him. Ooh, but I don't have that. Never mind. That's not going to be Attack Acrobatics. It's kind of a waste. He's only got 2 HP left, so it's not going to be that. We're just going to give it all to Coulson. And he's going to go away. That's going to be better, I think. And then before turn 9, we have an encounter card. Hydra Flame Soldier. Undefended attack against you. Discard a support you control. Okay, good to know. Kind of wish I had Widow's Bite out there already. Oh well. How do we want to do this? We're going to go with Quinn Carrier plus Winter Soldier to get Under Surveillance up here. No, that's not what I want to do. What I really want to do, we're actually going to use Daredevil, taking 2 damage himself. I'm sorry, taking these 2 threat off, doing 1 damage. He'll do it to, Hydra Flame Soldier, I think. Or, you know what, it might be better for him to do it with the Klaw, because the Retaliate's not going to mean anything to him. So yeah, we're going to do it with the Klaw. Bringing him down to 1. Could get Winter Soldier out here. What's he cost right now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 out here. He could be free. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. Yeah, Winter Soldier it is. What do I want to do with that? Okay. We will use Winter Soldier to do 2 damage to Hydra Flame Soldier. Yeah, I think you and I realize that at the same time. I see your text now. Still have Quinn Carrier. Okay, I see what I want to do. Quinn Carrier plus Under Surveillance and Spycraft, okay? We're going to do 1 damage to an enemy. That enemy is going to be Klaw, which does do an additional damage to me, unfortunately. But it also defeats the first stage of Klaw. And now we'll get Immortal Klaw out here. I don't know if we've actually seen that one yet. You would think we would have, how long this game's gone. One of these last 3 cards is Immortal Klaw. The very last card is Immortal Klaw. So that can come up here. That's 3 threat over here. And we'll shuffle this up for as best as we can shuffle 2 cards. Okay. And now he's going to be at 28 HP. Very well. So that was just the 1 damage. The 2 damage will go to Hydra Flame Soldier. He's out. And the 3 damage will go to, the 3 damage, will go to Klaw himself, bringing him down to 25. And us down to 3, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and switch to Natasha. We're going to spend Black Widow's Gauntlet to get this out here so we can draw a card. Synth Suit, which I haven't even used. And I think that's all we can do. I think that's the end of the turn. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, we'll see if any of that helps. Oh, I wanted to heal. That's what I wanted to do, obviously. That's why I switched over. All right, we'll draw up to our 4 more cards. Or do I even want to keep Sinsu? I do. I have a dream that one day I will use Synth I don't know if today is the day. 6 cards, not 5. But we'll find out. Alright, 2 threats going on that main scheme. He's going to scheme for 2 plus a boost card. 3. I don't like that. I don't like being at 5 of 6 up there. Then before turn 10, we have an encounter card. This card gains Surge. I can use this when the Surge keyword on encounter card would be resolved, discard Espionage, and draw 2 cards. Alright. That card doesn't say instead, I just noticed. It says when the Surge keyword on an encounter card would be resolved, discard Espionage and draw 2 cards. Does that mean instead of it gaining Surge? Does anyone know the answer to that one? When the Surge keyword on an encounter card would be resolved, discard Espionage, draw 2 cards. So I think it still gains Surge. If I'm reading that correctly, it doesn't say instead of it gaining Surge, it just says I get 2 extra cards. So Surge still happens, I think. That's unfortunate. Surge happens. All right, and it is Treachery, which I think I want to try to avoid. Or exhaust each character you controlled. I think I'm going to use... Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to the same answer. I'm going to use Spycraft. Or is that a hero only? Nope, it's not. Discard Spycraft, cancel the effects of this card, then reveal another card. So we're going to take our chances on another one, basically. Come on, please be better for me. Ugh, Armored Guard, not much better. He does have toughness. Okay. Here we go. We're going to use Natasha to heal for 3, bringing me up to our full 9 for the first time in quite a while. What do I have in my hand? Got Widow's Bite. We've got Target Acquired. Okay, we're going to use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get the preparation card Target Acquired out, which allows us to draw a card. Then we're going to switch over to Black Widow. We can use Quinn Carrier to attach Followed to the Immortal Klaw. How can I take him down? Oh, I still have Winter Soldier. And Beat Cop. How can I handle this? I think I have to take care of that main scheme first, though it's a little out of control. I do have Covert Ops, though. How do I want to handle this? I think we let Winter Soldier go ahead, do his toughness thing, or remove that toughness. He does have guard, unfortunately. But we can spend 1, 2, 3 cards to do Stealth Strike on Armored Guard In doing so, we do 4 damage to him, and since we defeated him, we can remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to make that the main scheme, I think. Yeah, we'll make it the main scheme, unfortunately. I don't want to really do it that way, but I have to. Okay. And then I really want to keep covert ops. I really do. Is there anything else I can do? I can use Beat Cop, bringing him down to 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to spend these 2 to get Sense of Justice out in the hopes that I get another Covert Ops quickly. That's my dream. We'll see if that happens. Okay. Really not liking how long this is taking. Super uncomfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know what's going to go well. We got another Covert Ops, which is what I wanted. Great. That's really good news. Okay. That's 2 threat going on the main scheme. He's going to attack. We're going to defend. So that is an attack of 1. There we go. We're going to use attack acrobatics here to do 3 damage to him, plus Black Widow's damage does a 4th damage to him, bringing him down to 21. And then Hydra Flame Soldier, we will... That does nothing to us. Okay, so that's a total of 1 damage to our defense of 2. We're fine. Not a problem there. For turn 11, we have another encounter card, Weapons Runner. That does gain Surge. We're going to use Espionage, doing 1 damage to Klaw, because that just says deal a damage. All right. Oh, wait, no, that says that's not an attack. It just says deal damage, so we can do a damage without having to take Retaliate. And we will get to draw 2 cards. Still have to do Surge, though. Treachery. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we go any further, I forgot about this. After a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion, and stun it. That's going to defeat him. That's another damage to Klaw, though. Then we finally have this one. Sound Manipulation, which I don't think I have anything to deal with that one. I don't. Take 2 damage, Klaw heals 2 damage. I'll take that. Honestly, I will take that. 21 up there. Okay. How do we want to handle this? Covert Ops could go ahead and just clear off the main scheme, which would be nice. Could double down on the Beat Cops. Get rid of 2 every turn, which would really help with that acceleration token. We're going to do that. 1, 2, 3 to get Beat Cop out here. With that, we will go ahead and take both of these from this one. So, 1 left here, 1 on here now, and 1 on here. We're going to use 1, 2 to get Grappling Hook out here. We can use 1, 2, 3 to do Covert Ops, removing 4 threat from a scheme and then confusing the villain. We're going to take it off the main scheme. And we're going to confuse Klaw. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I can get another target acquired out here. I would really rather have another Grappling Hook, though. But that is free damage, essentially. So, yeah, we will Cancel the card's boost ability. Cancel the effects of that treachery card and discard it. He's going to attack again this turn. Oh, I just forgot about Winter Soldier. Hold on. Okay, that changes this turn a little bit. We're going to use Winter Soldier to clear off the last 2 threat and Immortal Claw. In doing so, his HP drops 10, bringing him down to 11. It also triggers Followed to do another 4 damage, bringing him down to 7 HP. That is a pretty number at this point. That is another damage for Winter Soldier. Okay, 7 HP I can really work with here. I really wish he could use B-Cop to attack the villain. That'd be awesome. They should have like a SWAT officer or like a major crimes unit officer or something for villain attacks. But that's the Batman fan to me wants that. I think I'm going to get Target Acquired out there in the hopes of using that to trigger Black Widow's ability, more so than to use the ability of the text itself. Just to increase the number of times I can do that. All right, we're ready if a minion comes out. We're ready to deal with any threat that gets added to the main scheme. I think we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to end this very soon. 2 threat goes on the main scheme. He's going to attack. We're going to have Winter Soldier defend this turn. He has an attack of 1 plus 2 boost cards. We're going to use... I don't have Attack Acrobatics out, unfortunately. I do have this one, though. We're going to use Target Acquired to stop the ability of that Hydra Assault card. And that'll do 1 damage. This does do attack of 3, though, taking out Winter Soldier. But we expected that, so that's okay. Then before turn 12, we have an encounter card. Come on, we can do this. Oh, Defense Network. Okay, we can still do this. It's just one thing in the way. It's really just a score thing, honestly. Okay. We're going to we will thwart with Black Widow, taking 2 off of here. We'll use Beat Cop to clear 1 off, getting rid of this. And we'll use the other Beat Cop to take 1 off, getting rid of that. That's our start. We'll use this to get Attack Acrobatics out. We'll use this and Strength to get Mockingbird out, which will stun Klaw. And we'll use her to clear off Underground Distribution. And we'll spend Stealth Strike to get Safe House out here. I don't know that I'm actually going to use it, because I don't think I'm actually going to switch over to that side again. But we are really set up for a crazy situation, any crazy situation at this point. For 5 cards. So that's 2 threat in the main scheme. He goes to attack, but he's stunned. Probably would have been better off not using Mockingbird and just using Attack Acrobatics, but you never know. He's going to get an encounter card before turn 13, and that encounter card reads Sonic Boom. I can exhaust characters. I could also stop this one, right? I have Hang Glider. In doing so, cancel the effects of a treachery card, which will do 1 damage to him. It's more that damage I wanted than it is the actual avoiding of that effect. Ready everything up. We're going to use these two to just clear this off again. We'll use Genius here to get Quake out. We're going to use Quinn Carrier and spend Dance of Death and Skilled Investigator. Oh wait, no we're not. Hold on. First off, we're going to use Mockingbird, dealing 1 damage to him, bringing him down to 4. That is going to do 2 damage to her though, clearing her out. And then we'll use Quinn Carrier, Dance of Death, and Skilled Investigator to do Stealth Strike, dealing 4 damage, but since that defeats him, there's no retaliation. And we did win that one. That took significantly longer than my first couple attempts. Significantly. And we still have 2 more to go. All right. Hang in there. We will be right back. All right, we are back and ready for our actual second attempt, unlike last game, where I thought we were going to do a second attempt, but turns out I was doing it all wrong. It happens. Just realized I forgot to get the defense network out this time. Okay, so we're going to get defense network out here. I know I said this already at the beginning, I am not a fan of Klaw. I think he's just the most intimidating villain for whatever reason. I just can't seem to master him, no matter what he's up against with a, as far as the module is, no matter what hero I'm using, I'm always kind of stuck behind something on him. And maybe I'll figure it out someday. Maybe today's not that day. I am enjoying Black Widow. I think there are other, I'm thinking of like other scenarios I would use her in. I think she'd be a lot of fun against Norman Osborn. I think that'd be a really fun setup to use her against Risky Business, for example. But that's just my own personal preference. I really like playing Risky Business. So, here's this. Let's go ahead and get down to our first turn. And let's figure out what it's going to take to get a minion here. Oh, Weapons Runner again. Okay. That works. I'm fine with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, because we should be Natasha Romanoff. Okay. Quake. I used her last turn kind of just to get honestly an HP boost, but I haven't used her that much. Beat Cop would be nice. Stealth Strike even better. Widow's Bite 2. I don't think I'm going to redraw this turn. I think we're just going to stick with what we have. We're going to spend Quake to get Widow's Bite out here so we can draw a card. We'll spend these 2 to get Grappling Hook out. No, go back. We'll spend these 2 to get Grappling Hook out. Unfortunately, I can't afford anything else. We will discard Sense of Justice for our next turn. And we're going to stop there. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see if that pays off. 1 threat in that main scheme. He's going to scheme for 2, plus the 3 from Weapons Runner gets us up to just the 3. Okay, perfect. It's as good as we're going to get on that. For turn 2, we have an encounter card. Please don't hurt me. Shadows of the Past. That's only a hero interrupt, so I can't do anything about that. Okay. Very well. Shadows of the Past it is. It's going to be that kind of game today, I guess. And this can all get shuffled in. Shadows of the Past came out early, 2 games in a row. Last time I was able to stop it because I was in hero form. Not so much this time. So that's going to take 4 threat on it. And it gets an acceleration token out here. And this one, he has no immediate actions, which is good. But man, he's gonna hurt a bit later on. Okay. Let's see what we can do about all this. Stealth Strike would take out Taskmaster right away, so I think that's the obvious answer here. First off, though, let's spend Synth Suit to get Attack Acrobatics out so we can draw another card. Then we will switch over. We're going to use Power of Justice and Dance of Death to get Stealth Strike on, doing 4 damage to Taskmaster, clears him off. And we can take 2 threat off a scheme. We're going to make that Killer for Hire here. Then we'll spend Espionage to get Black Widow's Gauntlet out. We'll do a Thwart for 2, clearing off Killer for Hire, so that we don't have to deal that acceleration token anymore. Oh, wait, no. Go back. Go back. I just realized how much threat's on that main scheme. Maybe instead, earlier we took 2 off of here with Stealth Strike. We're going to take that 2 off the main scheme instead. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll thwart a Black Widow to actually clear that off. I think that's what I want to do in my turn. And we'll drop to 5. Here we go. Looking at Beat Cop next turn, he was helpful last turn. Under Surveillance, I would really like, especially if we're dealing with a lot of acceleration tokens. And Followed would be nice since we do have 2 of these side schemes out right now. So it's a few good options there. 2 threat on that main scheme. He's going to attack. We will not defend. It's 0 plus these 2 boosts. We're going to use Attack Acrobatics on this one, doing 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to him total, bringing him down to 8. I really like that combo. And then this one will do just 1 damage to him. We'll take that. Go down to 8. I'll take that. And then Weapons Runner attacks, again, 1 more going down to 7. For turn 3, though, we do have an encounter card. And that is Hydra Flame Trooper. That's just a new minion for us to deal with. That's unfortunate because I thought we were doing okay there. I could. Oh, he's a minion, so nothing really stops that. Okay. B-Cop, followed, all sound nice. If I use followed, we clear off a side scheme. That could take out Hydra Flame Trooper. Flame Soldier. So we're going to use this and spend under surveillance to get grappling hook out here. So we have 2 of those. And then we'll spend Beat Cop to get followed on here. With Black Widow, we'll use 2 to clip 2 off of here. I think that's all we can do. That's the best I can hope for, honestly. Ready up and draw up to 4 more cards. We got Stealth Strike. We could use Stealth Strike to end Hydra Flame Trooper before we're able to get rid of the defense network. We can kind of go either way on that. 2 threats going on that main scheme. Either way. He's going to attack. We are not going to defend. We will defend against this one. We're going to defend against Hydra Flame Trooper. So he's going to attack for 0 plus 2 boost cards. 1, 2. We will just take that 2 damage down to 5. We'll take Weapons Runner damage down to 4. And we'll defend against Hydra Flame Trooper, taking 0 damage there. Then for turn 4, we do have an encounter card, and that's Weapons Runner. Bringing out Surge for another card. Man, the villain attacks you. Okay, that's 0 plus 2 boost cards. This is really bad. Oh, wait, hold on. We do have this. After a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion, and stun it. Well, that just gets rid of him. Probably could have used that on Hydra Flame Soldier earlier and would have been better off, but we did not. So anyway, he's going to attack for 0. We can't defend, so 2 more damage, bringing me down to 2 HP. That hurt pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Not much I can do about that. What I really want to do is use Stealth Strike on that. How can I do that? I've got a few different ways. But I have no way of clearing out that threat. Okay. I think we have to do it because that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they're going to bust that really easily. Deal 4 damage to enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's not even what I thought it was, now I think about it. I thought it was 4 threat from a scheme. I always think that. The other way around. I don't like where I am right now. I really don't. I'm in a tough spot. I think we have to do it. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll take this one back. 1, 2. Yeah, that's the order we'll do. 1, 2, 3. Do Stealth Strike, defeating an enemy here. Removing 2 threat from a scheme. We'll make it the main scheme here. Or I could clear off Defense Network, getting rid of some Weapons Runner action. That might be better. No, that main scheme is way too close to busting. All right, so that's our 2. We can use this at least to get our last bit of upgrade there, but I have to switch over now. I can't stay I have 2 HP. I can't possibly stay there. We'll have to see what happens now. 2 threat goes on that main scheme. Let's just get some water for a second. Okay. That is 2 threat on the main scheme. That's that. Then he's going to scheme. He's got 2 himself, 3 with weapons runner. I mean, that's more than enough already, but he does get a boost card. It's a Mortal Claw, which doesn't do anything. But that does push him over to the next level. The next stage. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the first player. Advanced stage 2B. Okay, let's get a minion out here. How long is that going to take? Ooh, Hydra Mercenary. Guard. Not cool. Not cool. And then we still have to do, before turn 5, an encounter card. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Okay. That's too bad. This game is not going as smoothly as the last one. And the last one didn't go very smooth at all. Alright, we have to heal this turn, bringing myself up to at least 5 HP, which is nothing impressive. We're going to get Skilled Investigator out here. Then we're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get Agent Coulson out here. Going ahead and using that to get a preparation card into our hand. That preparation card is going to be Acrobatics. We'll use Widow's Gauntlet to get Acrobatics on the board. That's pretty good. I think what we do now is go ahead and use Coulson to take 2 threat off of this scheme here. Ready up, and get ready for our next turn. Next turn will be a little bit more eventful. I think so. I think that's going to be the case. That's 2 threat added here. He's going to, unfortunately, scheme for 2, 3, plus a boost card, 4, 5. That's not what I want to see right now. Nope, nope. Okay. And then before turn 6, we have 1 encounter card, and we are 1 threat away from that. Either spend each resource or exhaust each character you control. We're just gonna... I need to spend each resource, I think. That's terrible. Yeah, I think we have to spend each resource. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I can't afford anything else. Can't really use Daredevil. He's too expensive. Unfortunately, we're going to lose energy. And Winter Soldier here. Okay. We would have been basically free of all the preparations we have on the board. Okay. We're back. We're going to heal for 3, getting myself up to 8. At which point we will switch over. We're going to use Coulson here. We're going to take 2 threat off the main scheme. I think that's my only way. I'm going to get too far behind if I don't. Ah, man. What can I do? I really want to get Mockingbird out, but I can't afford it. I can't do anything. I'm just stuck with these preparations that only do things when bad things happen. I guess we'll use this to get Espionage out because it's the best I can do. And we'll have to stay there. Draw 3 cards. That didn't go the way I wanted at all. 1, 2 threat, 3, 4, 5. That's back up to 7. And then he's going to attack for 0. We will not defend against his attack. Everything should be readied up. We will not defend against his attack of 0 plus these 2 boost cards. 1 and that boost ability. We'll just take the damage. I don't think we have attack acrobatics, so that'll do 2 damage. I'm thinking. I could use attack acrobatics, deal 2 damage to him. But that's not very much. I think I'll just take the 1 damage. I'll let him attack again, but that attack has no boost icon, so it's just 0. And then we have 2 attack here, bringing me down to 5. I can't do any damage to him anyway because of guard here, so we're kind of in a bad place there anyway. Turn 4, turn 7, we have an encounter card, which is this attachment. So if he damages, he stuns. Good to know. Okay, we're back on our turn. We're going to go with... Oh man, what am I going to go with? Well, first off, we're going to use Coulson here to take 2 threat off of this scheme here. We have to. Got to get 2 threat off there somehow. He's gone. Then... Not good. Okay. 1, 2, 3 to get Beat Cop out here. No. No, that's not the way. Yes, that's the way. Get Beat Cop out here. Use Beat Cop. Clear off this side scheme. Okay? That goes away. That triggers Follow to do 4 damage, which we'll use to get rid of Hydra Mercenary. That also triggers Skilled Investigator to exhaust and let us draw a card. And then we'll go with 1, 2, 3 to get Mockingbird out here, who will stun Klaw. We're going to use Black Widow to defeat Weapons Runner. Let's just get rid of him. And we'll use Mockingbird to take 1 threat off the main scheme. Okay. I can live with that. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Nothing else I can do with everything I've got, but we're in a little better place. Here's our last couple cards. We got Stealth Strike, which would be really nice. Quinn Carrier I could have used a lot earlier, and Covert Ops is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, Covert Ops could do this for us. 1 threat goes on the main scheme. He goes to attack. I'm sorry, 2 threat goes on the main scheme because of the acceleration token. My bad. He goes to attack, but he's stunned. And then before turn 8, we have an encounter card, and that encounter card is Armored Guard. Really? Okay, he comes in with toughness. We can use Widow's Bite, though. In doing so, he will lose his toughness. We'll get to do 1 more damage to him. And that's that. Okay. We gotta get rid of Covert Ops. Only way. So we have to use Covert Ops, I mean. It's the only way. So, 1, 2. Could I get Quinn Carrier out? If I get Quinn Carrier out, I only have 2 to spend. That's not going to do it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. To get out Covert Ops, remove 4 threat from a scheme and confuse a villain. Okay, that's better. We'll go ahead and use Black Widow to get rid of Killer for Hire. No more acceleration token. All we're doing at this point is just getting things under control. We'll go ahead and use Mockingbird, take 1 damage, and deal a damage to Armored Guard. We're then going to switch over here to Natasha so we can heal up next turn. And I think that's the turn. That's it. That's the turn. Okay, let's ready everything up. We have to shuffle up, which means we get a new encounter card, unfortunately. All right, and we can draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards there. What do we get? We have Beat Cop, Quake, Widow's Bite is nice. All right, let's see what we can do. 1 threat goes on that main scheme. He goes to scheme, but he's confused. Armored Guard schemes for 0, so that's fine. Then we have 2 encounter cards to do before turn 9. All right, that first encounter card is Hydra Flame Soldier. I think all of these are hero interrupts. They are. Oh, this should have been shuffled in. Shoot. Oh, well. Oh, and that should have allowed me to draw a card. Man, I really screwed up that turn. I would have drawn another card, which probably would have saved me. Would have allowed me to get that Beat Cop out I was holding. Hydra Flame Soldier's out, and then this one is Illegal Arms Factory, which gets us an extra encounter card. That's not ideal. Not even a little. Okay. Well, I feel like we have to use Stealth Strike again. We're going to heal for 3, getting myself up to 8. We're going to use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get Widow's Bite out so we can draw a card. We'll switch over here. We'll go with 1, 2, 3 to get Quinn Carrier. No, I can't do Quinn Carrier. I really want to do Quinn Carrier, but I just can't. 1, 2, 3 to get Stealth Strike, doing 4 damage here. Removing 2 threat from a scheme. That's going to be from this one. We're going to use Beat Cop to take 1 threat off of here. It goes over here, actually. And we're going to use... Oh, I can't. I was going to go ahead and get rid of Illegal Arms Factory with Black Widow here. So instead of Beat Cop taking it from up there, we're going to take it from down here and then use Black Widow to get rid of Illegal Arms Factory. Not Black Widow, I mean Mockingbird, I'm sorry. In doing so, that triggers this so we can draw a card. We have how many prep cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to get Winter Soldier out for free. And we'll go ahead and thwart with him. This is a tough setup. This is really tough. I think that's all I can do this turn. That's it. Okay, well, ready up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 threat goes on that main scheme. He goes to attack. That's 0. We're not going to defend. Oh, he gets +1 now. I forgot about this +1. I hope I didn't forget too many times. So that's 1. And I guess we should defend then. We're going to defend or else we're going to end up being stunned. So 1, 2 of these cards. Don't I have something? I guess I don't have that one. If this card if this card resolves during an undefended attack, discard a support card. So we don't take any damage and we avoid the effects of that boost. So we're okay there. Then Armor Guard attacks for 1. That brings us down to 7. And before turn 10, we have an encounter card. Treachery. I do have this. We're just going to cancel that. Yeah, we're going to cancel this Treachery. Doing so allows us to deal 1 damage, which will defeat Armored Guard. Okay, back in it. We're going to start with Winter Soldier clearing off this main scheme. Bringing that down to 0 is always a good feeling. Actually, no, hold on. Go back. Doop-a-doo-doo. We're going to use Stealth Strike, I think. Oh, no, we can't. That's not going to be the same. Stealth Strike only works if you defeat the enemy. Doesn't work if you just attack the enemy. We want Coulson out there, I think. That's what we really want. So we're going to go with 1, 2, 3. You get Agent Coulson out there so that we can get Attack Acrobatics back into my hand. There we go. Shuffle everything up. We'll use this to get Attack Acrobatics into play. We'll use Stealth Strike to get target acquired out. And that's that turn. We have everything set up for another future turn. And that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in a good place. It's just uncomfortable. One threat in that main scheme, because that clock just keeps ticking. We're going to get an acceleration token soon. He's going to attack for 1. We will go ahead and defend. So 1 plus 2 boost cards. Hydra Mercenary is 1, huh? I don't think I want to waste Attack Acrobatics on that. So we'll just take the 2 damage. Well, we have 2 defense, so we're good. Before turn 11, we have an encounter card. Armored Guard comes out. Really? Every single time? All right. Oh, we have Widow's Bite, so we will avoid the toughness. Do just 1 extra damage to him. And we'll stop there. Okay. Okay. We can... You know, oh, he's got guard. That's why I have to do that. Okay. We're going to do Stealth Strike. No, I don't need to do Stealth Strike. We can use Beat Cop. No, I have to use Stealth Strike if I want to do that. I don't need to use Stealth Strike, though. We're going to use Beat Cop to... I'm tempted to just remove Armored Guard, but I could use it to do Secret Rendezvous instead. So many choices. Stealth Strike would clear off the side scheme, but I don't need that. I could just use that to do damage to him. I don't have to use it for the threat part. In fact, that's probably the right answer. Don't bother with the threat part. Just use it to get rid of Klaw. Just looking at my options. Okay, we're going to use B-Cop to take this down. We're going to use Winter Soldier here to take 1 damage and clear out this Armored Guard. We'll use this to get Widow's Bite out here. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, unfortunately, to do Stealth Strike, doing 4 damage to Klaw, finally taking him down below 8 for the first time in quite a while. And that's it. I mean, we're super prepared. Just, what are we prepared for at this point? Who knows? Okay, what do we have for next turn? Nick Fury might help. Dance of Death is more what I'm looking for. Okay, 1 threat goes on that main scheme. He goes to attack. It's 1. We're going to defend with Winter Soldier. So that's 1 plus 2 boost cards. 2, 3. We're going to use... Yeah, we're going to use Attack Acrobatics for that. Doing 3 damage to him. Bringing him down to 1 HP. We'll go ahead and let this boost go through because it doesn't really do anything. But that does clear this out. He gets to attack again, but this time he doesn't have any boost cards, which is just an attack of 0. Okay. That's that. Still have an encounter card, which means, yeah, we have to do an acceleration token up here for going all the way through this main deck. Not many main decks I've used have actually done that. Doesn't happen often. Okay, and then before turn 12, we have an encounter card. It is Hydra Flame Soldier, so put him out here. Keep seeing him. He comes out more than anything else. We can at least use this, dealing 2 damage and stunning him. Stunning him, let's go ahead and deal 2 damage to him. And then on top of that, we can deal 1 damage. We're going to do that 1 damage to Klaw, though, bringing him down to 0. Taking him to stage 2, where we'll take this up to 28, I believe. Yep, 28 HP, because we have Immortal Klaw coming out. What I don't like about this is even though, oh, there he is. Even though we have the Shadows of the Past already gone through, that stuff can just show up now. It can just show up, and that's not a good sign. Okay. So, there's that. Let's see how we can deal with this. Dance of Deaths does sound nice. We're going to use Beat Cop to clear off 1 step from Immortal Klaw. We'll use Agent Coulson to remove the other step from him. The other 2. So he's down now to 18. A little bit more manageable. That triggers this so I can draw a card. It's another Dance of Death. Can't afford to do both, but I could afford to do one. All right, 1, 2, and Nick Fury will make 3 to do Dance of Death. And I think I'm going to do all of it to Klaw. I'm going to leave Hydra Flame Soldier there while he's stunned. So that's going to be 3, 2, 1. That's 6 damage total, bringing him down to 12 HP. Whew, that's picking up a little, and I like to see that. I'm going to save this Dance of Death. I will use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get this other Spycraft out here. Can ready things up now, I think. And I'm going to save this Dance of Death for next turn because there's a good chance we'll use it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 2 threat going on that main scheme. He's going to attack. We will defend that attack. Yes, we will. So that's an attack of 1, 2, plus 2 boost cards. 3, and then that's star 1. The 3, we're going to use Acrobatics on it to do 1, 2 damage to him, bringing him down to 10. And then this one, I think we can use Target Acquired, right? Cancel that card's ability, yep, which will do another 1 damage to him, bringing him down to 9. Yep, he's down to 9. Okay, more comfortable. More comfortable. Turn 13, encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Isn't there something I can do about that? Yeah, we can cancel that. We will cancel that, and in doing so, we'll do another damage, bringing him down to 8. This is no longer stunned, because he would have attacked that turn. Okay, that's better. That is much better. We will use Beat Cop to take 1 threat off of there. We'll use Coulson to take the last 2 threat. What am I doing? He doesn't do that. He takes a damage. Really want to do Dance of Death. So I think we will. 1, 2, 3 to do Dance of Death. We're going to do 3 damage to Klaw, bringing him down to 5. We'll do 2 damage to Hydra Flame Soldier, bringing him down to 0. And then we'll do 1 damage. It was the other way around. I'm sorry. I messed up the order, but that's how I want to divide it up. So that brings him down to 4 HP. Still have Black Widow's Gauntlet, but I never get to play it. All right. I think we're going to defend of Agent Coulson this turn. We'll draw up to our 5 cards. 2 threat on that main scheme. He's going to attack. Coulson's going to defend us. So that is 1, 2. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. It's just the 2 damage, which does defeat Coulson. But we move on other than that. Okay, and then before turn 14, we have an encounter card, which is Weapons Runner. Can I do anything about that? We can use Espionage. In using Espionage, we can draw 2 cards and deal a damage for using a preparation. We'll deal the damage to Klaw himself. But this still does gain Surge. Shadows of the Past. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains Surge. So another Surge. Ooh, the Villain Schemed. I didn't see that coming. So that's 2. Can I stop that? When you reveal an encounter card, discard Spycraft, cancel the effects of that card, discard it, then reveal another encounter card. We're going to take our chance on that. I don't want advance to happen. Burn Notice. You may flip to alter ego form, choose. Exhaust Natasha Romanoff, remove this card from the game, or discard a preparation card you control. I don't control any preparation cards, so I have to go over here and exhaust. That's my only choice, unfortunately. Okay, how can we deal with this? I'm going to play Under Surveillance to get Safe House 29 out. I'll use Safe House 29 to get a card back. Let's get... Where's Attack Acrobatics? Because that's the one that always saves me the most. So Attack Acrobatics is in my hand. We're going to use this to get Attack Acrobatics out, which allows us to draw a card. And then we'll switch over here. We'll go ahead and spend a Covert Ops to get another Black Widow's Gauntlet out. We'll use that Black Widow's Gauntlet to get... We'll get Target Acquired out. We're going to use Beat Cop to take out Weapons Runner. It's overkill, I know, but let's just get rid of him. And we're going to use Covert Ops to clear off that side scheme, I think. Or I could just stay here and draw up to 5 and not have to take another encounter card. But those extra encounter cards does increase the odds of Attack Acrobatics helping. Now we're going to use Covert Ops. So 1, 2, 3. Clear that off. No more threat on the scheme there. And we're right back here. Okay. Yeah, you can get rid of the obligation. It says exhaust Natasha Romanoff, remove this card from the game. Sorry, I put it back in the discard pile. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read it right. It says, exhaust Natasha Romanoff, remove this card from the game. So that shouldn't be a problem. I should have put it over here instead of back in the discard pile, but that should still apply. Okay. Roll up, we'll get 5 cards here. That is going to be a new encounter card because we are shuffling up our deck. No, it should be removed. It should be removed from the game, it says. not shuffled back in. I did put it back in this pile. I shouldn't have. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, there's a delay between the text and me talking, so that'll happen sometimes. If I had already answered the question, I'm not sure. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add 2 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack. And yeah, the delay is strange sometimes. 2, we will go ahead and defend with Black Widow. So he's got attack of 2, plus 2 encounter cards. I'm really hoping one of these is enough to use attack acrobatics. Well, we will use this one. In doing so, we'll do 3 damage to him, which beats him, actually. That's it. That's the end of that. No reason to go any further. That beats him. So, we did it. That was our second attempt. I'm going to clean up, do it all again for our third and final attempt. It's taking way longer, but I'm really enjoying playing Black Widow. It's a long game, but it's a fun game. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are just about set up for our third and final attempt. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I messed up the first 1.5 tries, but I guess the official first and second one both went and ended in victory. So I'm not going to complain too much. It's definitely taking longer than I thought it would, but that's just the setup. That's what it takes. So if you're just joining us, this is for the Solo Champions League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. I run this, I play in it. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. There's a lot of stuff below if you want to learn about it. I do have some Patreon members to thank today. We have Lemon. Lemon is a member of the Solo Champions League and is right now the overall leader of the Solo Champions League. So we'll see if they hold on to that through Season 5, Round 2. Good luck, Lemon. That is all I have for thank yous today, but that's for the Patreon. So if you join the Patreon, you get all sorts of stuff like mid-round results. You get an update midway through the week. You get a special round for members only between seasons, and you get a upcoming peek, a leak peek at upcoming rounds. So you can kind of see what's going to happen in the next round before anyone else does. Check it out if you're interested. Might be something there for you. So here we go, back up to our 9. I do have to get our opening minion out for underground distribution. Oh, it's Hydra Flame Soldier. That's not what I want to start with. That's really not what I want to start with. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How are we going to deal with this? Dance of Death sounds like a really nice way of dealing with that, not going to lie. Under Surveillance 2. Stealth Strike also sounds like a good way. Well, yeah, I think we're good. I don't think we need to change anything. I will spend 1 Stealth Strike to get Spycraft out here so I can draw a card. We will go ahead and switch over here. And we'll do 1, 2, 3 to do Stealth Strike, dealing 4 damage here, taking 2 threat off a scheme in the process. And then we'll save Dance of Death for next turn, hopefully. We will go ahead and, yeah, just clear off Defense Network. We're just going to end that. I don't want that to be a problem any longer. We'll just end there. Now, every other attempt I've had, I've gone ahead and left Black Widow in alter ego form. Didn't this time because I had an opening there. Oh, my favorite. Sorry, I just saw your question. My favorite hero to play. Ah, man, it's not the popular ones. Just gonna let you know, it's probably She-Hulk or Thor. Those are the two I enjoy playing the most. She-Hulk, I just have a lot of fun just doing really powerful turns with her. Even if every turn's not powerful, she does seem to have a small answer for everything, and then just one really big powerful turn. And I like that about She-Hulk. Thor is a lot of fun because I like moving minions around the board. It's obviously more fun the more players you're using. It's okay solo. In fact, he's honestly not great solo. We all know that. But I really enjoy playing with him. I just think he's a fun deck. Alright, so we're going to go with 1 threat on the main scheme. We can ready Black Widow up, by the way. We will let Klaw attack, and yeah, we will defend because I don't have any kind of special cards to deal with whatever he's going to do. So, 0 attack, but 1, 2. He's going to attack again afterwards, but that doesn't mean anything really. Yeah, I enjoy Hawkeye too. I haven't played with him enough, honestly. I got Rise of Red Skull when it came out, and I've used him once, I think, within the league itself, but that's it. I haven't really messed with him much on my own. I really should. I really, really should. Before turn 2, we do have an encounter card. Another Hydra Flame Soldier. Oh my god. Nothing I can do about that. There just isn't. At least we have Dance of Death here. Maybe I just want to go all out and get Synth Suit ready. Maybe that's what I want to do. I'm going to lean a little differently and do Synth Suit this turn. What do you think? But Skilled Investigator, getting that ready for Immortal Klaw does sound nice. But we'll probably shuffle before then. So let's just do something different. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, get Synth Suit out here. Because I haven't used Synth Suit once. Not once. Okay, we're ready up. We will draw up to our hand size of 5. I'm not liking the way I'm set up right now. I don't have like any preparation cards. I have 1 on the board. I have 0 in my discard pile. They've got to be around here somewhere. 1 threat's going on the main scheme. Klaw's going to attack. I'm not going to defend this turn. I'm going to defend against Hydra Flame Soldier, unfortunately. So he's going to just attack for 0 plus these 2, that's 3 damage, bringing me down to 6. I need to try and confuse him if possible, because we're going to defend against Hydra Flame Soldier, which will bring us nothing, no pain or anything, but we don't get to use our character again. Go ahead and use our third turn with Klaw's Vengeance. Klaw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. I think we'll just let it happen. It doesn't deal any damage though, so that actually worked out really, really well. I'm glad we did that. That worked out perfectly. Okay, still nothing here. I can use Covert Ops to confuse though, and then switch over, which would be really nice. But there's also Dance of Death. I think it's got to be Dance of Death. I'm looking at my options here, and I think Dance of Death is the only answer. And we save Covert Ops for next turn. Go ahead and doing 1 damage here, 2 damage to the Klaw, and then 3 damage here, finishing him off. Saving Covert Ops for next turn. I didn't like doing that. I really had to do that. And we'll draw up 4 cards. And hopefully, we will confuse him this turn with Covert Ops, and we can use that turn to go over and heal up a little. So that's 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to he's going to attack, right? Yeah, he's going to attack. I don't have really anything to defend with, so we will defend with our 3 here, allowing us to get 0, 1, 2 damage. But we avoid that with our defense. And before turn 4, we have an encounter card. Klaw's Vengeance. Klaw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place 1 threat in the main scheme. We're going to use Spycraft on that, I think. After you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control, exhaust Synth Ready Black Widow. And that does 1 damage to him as well for using a preparation card. It is Hydra Jet Trooper. Alright, he has Quick Strike for 2. It's going to do 2 damage to us. Not ideal, but that's where we are. Gotta use Covert Ops this turn. So, this can come ready. Alright, that's still exhausted, I guess. 1, 2, 3. To use Covert Ops, clearing this off, and confusing Klaw. Then we'll use this to get Attack Acrobatics out. We're going to switch over, heal up, bringing me up to 7. Unless we do that next turn? No, we'll do it this turn. Okay, that's better. And we'll draw up to 6. Okay, let's see if we did anything useful there, right? Another Attack Acrobatics, that's good. Power of Justice in the hand of Daredevil is always a positive thing as far as I'm concerned. 1 threat in the main scheme. He goes to scheme, but he's confused. Hydra Jet Trooper can't scheme. That's just 0. And then before turn 5, we have an encounter card. Armored Guard. Don't like that one. Who likes that one? Alright, let's try and get another Attack Acrobatics out here, allowing us to draw a card. I'm not going to heal up this turn, I don't think. We're going to switch over. We're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Daredevil out. And I can't really do anything else this turn. That's it. I could attack with Daredevil. I like using this thwart ability instead, though, so we're going to wait till next turn to use Daredevil. All right, let's see if this pans out. 1 threat goes on that main scheme. Well, that's a 5. 1 threat goes on that main scheme. Klaw's going to attack We will go ahead and defend. Yeah, we'll defend. So that's 0 plus 2 boost cards. 1, 2. I guess Weapon Runners comes into play. We will go ahead and use Attack Acrobatics, though. In using Attack Acrobatics, that will do 0 damage still, but we'll do 2 damage. We'll do that 2 damage to the Weapons Runner that just came out. Nah, he wouldn't come out just yet, I guess. We'll do it to Hydra Trooper. Since we used a thing, we exhaust that and ready up Black Widow. Didn't take any damage that turn, so that's good. Then who's going to attack? We'll have Hydra Jet Trooper attack next. We will not defend. We're just going to take all this damage, I think. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Bring me down to 3, unfortunately. I don't like it any more than you do. And then before turn 6, we have an encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support card you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. We're going to lose Synth Suit, I guess. Man, I do not like the way this is going. Do not like it. Alright, we're going to use Daredevil here to thwart there. Get rid of Hydra Jet Trooper. Let's end that. We'll do attack of 2 to get rid of Weapon Runner here. We'll go with 1, 2, 3 to get Mockingbird out. We'll use her to get rid of this tough status card, and of course she'll stun Klaw. Then we'll spend this to get Widow's Bite out. That's a pretty good turn. I mean, all the cards in my hand, they worked out to our advantage. Not something that happens every turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am seeing more preparation cards, but I'm in situations where I can't really use them. So, 1 threat on the main scheme. He goes to attack, but he's stunned. Armored Guard goes to attack. We'll just take that, going down to 2. Which is uncomfortable, obviously, but that's where we are. And then 7. Switching up for another card. Ooh, another minion. We can still use Widow's Bite, though, on that. That's going to do 2 damage to him. We can do a 3rd damage, though, because of Black Widow. We'll do that 3rd damage to... We'll do it to Hydra Flame Soldier. Okay. We will use Mockingbird to finish off Hydra Flame Soldier. So gets her to 2. He's gone. She's exhausted. Won't use Daredevil this turn. We're going to get Quake out. We're not going to do anything with her yet. And we'll go ahead, use this to get another Widow's Bite out. We are going to switch over here, though, and heal up for 3, getting ourselves up to 5. And we'll draw up to our 6 card hand size. Okay, let's see if this worked out. We're going to go with 1 threat on that main scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. Oh, he only gets 1 boost card for that. 2, 3. I can take 3. Armor Guard goes the scheme, but instead, after a minion schemes exhaust Quake, deal 2 damage to that minion. That's why we did that. Then we have an encounter card before turn 8. That encounter card reads Sound Manipulation. Klaw heals 4 damage if no damage was healed. This way the card gains Surge. What do I have in my hand? Anything? Nothing from my hand. Okay, so he's just going to heal all the way up to full health, basically. All the way up to 12. All right, for the start of our turn, we'll use Daredevil, taking 2 threat off of here, and taking out Armored Guard. So there's that. That's just taken care of. Oh, Natasha should have been readied up. And then she'll heal for 3, getting herself up to 8. We're going to spend an Espionage to get Black Widow's Gauntlet out. We'll use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get an Espionage out. And then we can draw a card due to Natasha's ability. We'll switch over now to hero form. Could confuse him again. Let's do it. Let's just confuse him again. We're going to do Covert Ops. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. Confuse the villain. Okay. There we go. That's where we are. We're going to have to get a new encounter card because we're about to shuffle everything up and draw up to 5. Not bad. Not bad. I've had worse turns, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, we're on hero side, so it's 5. Skilled Investigator, good to see that back since we're probably going to have to deal with... Well, we definitely have to deal with a mortal villain at some point, right? 1 threat on that main scheme. He's going to attack. I think we're just going to defend with Mockingbird. So that's an attack of 0 plus these 2. No damage. It's no damage. It's just 0. So thank you, Mockingbird, for defending, but it was no damage. All right, and then turn 9 after these 2. This one should be first. All right, you may flip to alter ego form, choose, exhaust Natasha, I'm sorry, remove this card from the game, or discard a preparation card you control with the highest cost. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. I think we'll go ahead and discard a prep card instead. Yeah, we'll discard Espionage. I think that's what we're going to do. And then this one here is Assault. The villain attacks you. We will defend, I guess. So he's got an attack of 0 plus 2 boost cards. Ooh, there we go. There's our chance to use Acrobatics. Using that does 4 damage to him, bringing him down to 8. And then got this out, so he'll just come out into play. But that triggers Widow's Bite, dealing 2 damage to him. Doing another damage to Klaw. I like that. I'm really getting down with that. Big fan. This should not be up there. I keep putting up my cards in this deck, and I don't want that to happen because then I lose them in my shuffle. Okay. Not bad. That was a pretty good turn, honestly. What's going on over here? I've got Acrobatics I'd like to get back. We've already got 3 allies, though. So I can't use Agent Coulson just yet. We're going to get Skilled Investigator out here for basically free. We'll spend these 2 to get Sense of Justice out, and we'll use this to get Spycraft out. So really, that was just a board building turn. And I think that's where we'll stop the turn. Ready everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to use Nick Fury. 1 threat on that main scheme. He's going to attack again. We're still going to defend with Mockingbird. See what happens, right? See what happens when Mockingbird defends. So it's 0 plus 2 boost cards. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. I don't have attack acrobatics this turn. So that does remove Mockingbird. All right, and then before turn 10, we've got ourselves a new encounter card. That is Illegal Arms Factory. So that's a good thing we got Skilled Investigator out here. We can deal with that. Okay. All right, we can deal with this. We can deal with all of this. Not quickly. But we can deal with it. Yeah, it really does happen every time. He's a tough one to manage. I haven't mastered him, not even close. I wouldn't say I've mastered anything in this game, but I definitely haven't mastered Klaw. I'm tempted to just go with Fury here and draw 3 cards. I could. But I wanted to switch over this turn. You know what? No. 1, 2, 3. We're doing it. We're going to Fury. Put him out there. Draw 3 cards. That's better. It's a little better. We'll spend Beat Cop to attach Follow to this. We will thwart it for 2, bringing this down to 2. We'll use Daredevil on it, bringing it out of existence, defeating it, doing 1 damage to Klaw in the process because of Daredevil's ability. And then because of Followed, we'll do another 4, bringing him down to 2 HP. That's what I want to see. Oh, and then because of Skilled Investigator, we'll now draw a card on top of all that. Can't use the card I drew, but that's okay. That's a good start. Oh, I can't have Fury out here. I have to discard it. Oh, wait, no, that's 3 allies. Never mind, sorry. Thought I had more allies, or I thought I had less allies than I actually did. We'll use Quake real quick to clear this off. Oh, I still have Black Widow's ability, which we will, in fact, just... do I want to or not? Yeah, we'll use Black Widow, take him down. 0. Moving on to stage 2 of Klaw. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Oh, thank you. All right, yeah. I actually haven't played Scarlet Witch yet. I've heard a lot of talk about her. I bought her from my local store last week, but I've really just looked through the cards. I haven't played her, but I've heard some pretty insane things. I honestly, pairing anything with Klaw is a nightmare as far as I'm concerned, but that's just my own personal preference. He's too difficult for me, honestly. I don't know why I put him in round 2. The math was right, but I'm uncomfortable. We will ready everything up. Before we go any further, we might as well get out his Immortal Klaw. That's an acceleration token here. And 3 threat. We're getting there. We're getting there. So he'll be at 28 HP. That always stings to read. But it's fun to get rid of it through threat removal. I was going to go down to Natasha again so I can get a higher hand. But since Nick Fury is out, we're going to have him defend. So I decided not to. New card coming out. Oh, that's shuffled. So that's actually 2 of these because I shuffled that deck. There's my hand. That is 3 threat going on the main scheme per turn. That always hurts. He's going to attack. Nick Fury's going to defend. So that is 1. Oh, wait, no, I have to bring out an ally, don't I? Minion into play. Oh, wait, no, I don't. No. That's only when you switch up a threat, not a scheme, not the villain. Right? Yes, that's correct. Okay. 1, 2, and I would have to bring Weapons Runner out here unless I can stop that. Now Weapons Runner is coming out. That 2 damage will take out Nick Fury, unfortunately. Well, we knew it was going to happen, right? Anything I can do about that? I don't have the right ones. Klaw should still be confused. You're right. I don't know why I got rid of that. Good catch. I don't think I didn't. He never schemed, so you're right. So Weapons Runner is out now. So I guess he would attack, right? No, he wouldn't come out until after the attack. So he's not, yeah. Now we have before turn 11 an encounter card. Attach the Klaw. Stun a character if he deals damage. That's essentially what it says. We will use Daredevil. Ooh, but which one? How many preparation cards do I have right now? I only have 1. Not great. Just looking at my options. Sorry about that. Okay. Really want Quake to take out Weapons Runner on this next turn. That's my plan there. Let's use these 3. Oh, wait, no, I can use this one. So that's 1. There we go. That's better. 2, 3. To do Covert Ops, removing 4 threat from a scheme. That'll be this one. That goes away. No more of that acceleration token. That triggers this so I can draw a card. And then I'm thinking Under Surveillance, honestly. Grappling Hook is fantastic. It's pretty strong. But I keep losing that first level of the scheme. But you know what? I need some preparation cards out here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend 1, 2 to get Grappling Hook out here. We use Daredevil here, doing 2 threat here, removing 2 threat there, doing a damage to Klaw. He's now down to 17 from 28. Quake, we will not. I want to use her ability on this next turn. That's my plan. We'll go ahead and use Black Widow's attack for 2 damage. Oh, I think Daredevil should actually be defeated. 2 damage, 2 Klaw, bring him down to 15 from 28 this turn. And yeah, we're going to switch over so that Quake can use her ability to take out Weapon Runner, and I'll have 6 card hand. That might be a mistake, but I'm living with it. All right, that's 2 threat going on the main scheme. Then Klaw goes to scheme, but he's confused. Then Weapon Runner goes to scheme. That's 1 threat added. So I can exhaust Quake and remove Weapon Runner. Then before turn 12, we have an encounter card. And it reads, discard an upgrade or support you control. Yeah, we're going to discard Skilled Investigator. I don't really have much use for that anymore now that Immortal Klaw is gone. I think it's going to be a pretty quick game from here. I hope it's going to be a pretty quick game from here. Okay. That's a lot of threat out there. Let's use this to get Attack Acrobatics out, triggering Natasha to draw a card. This should be readied up. We can use this 2-3 here to do Covert Ops, moving 4. Oh, I have to be a hero for that. I'm sorry. I will switch over. 4 here, 4. Oh, it's actually just an action. I could do that from either side. It doesn't say hero action, it just says action. So we're going to clear this off, and we're going to confuse Klaw again. And then we'll go with 1, 2, and this one I do have to be a hero for. So 1, 2, 3 to do Stealth Strike. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Bringing him down to 11. I wish I could get this out there, but I just don't have a way right now. Okay, and we'll ready up, and we're going to hope these preparations kind of carry us all the way through the rest of it. 4 and 5. We're looking at next turn a few preparations. Dance of Death is nice, considering there's 11 HP left. All right, let's see what we do. 2 threat here. He's going to attack. We will defend with Quake. So that is an attack of 1, 2 boost cards. Yeah, we're going to use Attack Acrobatics to reduce this one, bringing it down to 9 HP on him. And then this one will do nothing. Perfect. Perfect. So she's exhausted for no reason. Did I misuse? I hope I didn't, but maybe I did. You could be right. That's okay. I'll be okay. Thank you, though. For turn 13. Defense Network is back. Who knew? Kind of wish I still had that skilled investigator out now, but that's okay. Not bad. Not too bad. I'm not unhappy with what's going on here. Let's go ahead. We're going to spend this and Synth Suit to get another grappling hook out here. Then we'll spend Then we'll spend Dance of Death to get Black Widow Gauntlets, spend that to get target acquired. I know that's not exactly what I said I wanted to do this turn, because it's not, but I kind of thought about it, and I really was low on preparations, and with 9 HP left, I could have gotten in real trouble there. So I decided to go this way instead. I do still have my hero action this turn, for sure, and I will use that to clear off underground distribution. Oh, wait, no, I can't because of the crisis symbol here. I will do that, and I will switch over to Alter Ego side because he's confused. No, I won't. I'll stay here. We're good. We're good. 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's going to be 2 more threat on that main scheme. Then he's going to attack. We're going to have Quake defend as an attack of 2 plus these 2 here. That's 3 damage overall. That takes out Quake. And that's okay. That's okay. Alright, before turn 14, we have an encounter card. The villain schemes, but I can stop that. I will stop that treachery card. Discard that. That's going to deal a damage to him instead. Bring him down to 8. Okay, I can live with that. That's a good outcome. All right, we will. Don't have a lot of great options here. How can I do this? I have, unfortunately, I am on the Black Widow side, so I can't use the ability of, well, I can use this to get Spycraft out, I guess. And I'll use this to get Widow's Bite out. But I can't really clear off the main scheme this turn. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, do Stealth Strike. That's going to remove 4. It's going to attack Klaw for 4, bringing him down to 3 HP, I believe, because he was at 7. still Black Widow. That's gonna pop off though because it's gonna get to stage 2 basically. How can I stop that? Anything I can do to stop that? I don't think there is. Because she can attack, but that's only going to be down to 1 HP. Okay, I think that's all I can do. So we will at least go ahead and get rid of Defense Network. So that's no longer in the way. But that's all I can do there. And I have to shuffle up. We have to get a new encounter card there. Because we went through the deck again. Third time through. Not many characters I go through this deck this many times with. Oh, this is a uniquely Black Widow deck, I should say. It's not something I would normally play as. So that's going to be 2 threat in the main scheme, but that's going to bust it because it only takes 6. So with that gone, discard cards until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. All right, let's see what that minion's going to be. It's going to be Hydra Jet Trooper, which has a quick strike, so that's an attack of 2. I guess we'll just take that damage going down to 6. I don't like that idea, but that's where we are. Okay, now the villain's going to attack. He's got an attack of 2. This one we're definitely going to defend against. 1, 2. Oh, 2 of these boost cards. Jeez. Which one do I want to cancel? We'll use this to cancel out Weapons Runner. His 2 attack does nothing to my 2 defense, and then this doesn't take effect because I didn't take damage. And he'll take a damage himself because I used a preparation card. But I'll actually give that damage to Hydra Jet Trooper. Okay. That worked out really well. Before turn 15, though, we do have 2 encounter cards to do. First up, the villain attacks you. We're going to use Grappling Hook to avoid that attack, which will do another damage, bringing him down to 2 HP. Oh, you know what? This would have done 2 damage to him. So he's actually gone. And that would have been another damage to Klaw. Okay. All kind of depends on what this one is. Sound Manipulation, it's a Treachery card. We're going to use Spycraft to avoid this Treachery card, which in doing so will do our last bit of damage to Klaw. And he is beat again with a pretty clean board. Not bad. Really, I am super impressed with Black Widow. I'm not going to lie. I have not played with her. I've heard a lot of complaints about her this week. Not everyone's playstyle lines up with hers, and I get it. She's very different. She really does force you to play a certain way. But I find that way to be really fun, so I'm not going to complain. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Again, this is for Season 5, Round 2 of the Solo Champions League. If you're not sure what that is, there's plenty of info below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. It really sincerely means a lot to me whenever everyone gets involved each week. It really does. It's just been a highlight of my last year. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, thanks for watching, and you all have a good night.